Hey everybody, and welcome. Today we are going to be playing D&D. We're continuing from our last story. Also, give me a second. I'm trying to. There we go. Just needed to double check there. All right, so the feed's good to go. I can keep track of the chat. To let you guys know, the reason why I'm wearing my mask like this is because if I want to see the chat, I gotta make sure that everything's good to go, or otherwise I'll be completely blind. Today we have Billy Pennell, of course, and we have Ryan, of course, joining us again, and we have Ender here joining us as well for another session of this Murder Mystery.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, so. First of all, before we get started, we're going to actually teach you guys how to create your own character. And since Billy Pennell is just starting out, we're going to be helping her through the steps along with you guys. So if you guys want to learn how to create your own character, this is a great way to start. So,
first things first, I would suggest flipping that top sheet over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, you guys are going to see how this whole thing works.
The first thing, stat generation. Now, there are two main ways to do stat generation: point buy or dice roll. I prefer the dice roll, but when I do it, I only re-roll the ones and twos once to make it fair, and less likely I'll be overpowered.
I've always had luck in those dice rolls. I will never understand that. So, I can get crap rolls for everything else.
Okay.
He knows. He's seen me get high stats just for the first roll.
All right, so you roll 4d6 like this, and then keep the highest 3, and then re-roll 1s and 2s.
Okay.
And then, all right.
I really like this.
All right, and you have a 15.
Okay.
I see, right? Yeah, there you go. Write that down.
Okay.
Another 15.
That's good.
Oh yeah. You have a 13.
Okay.
And then another 15. I'm redoing this particular one because a third 15 in a row.
That's not much variety. Reroll.
Yeah.
We gotta give you at least some variety here. Did you get another 15? I swear to God.
God damn it!
All right, I'm rolling this time.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay. No, I'm rolling because honestly, I have better.
Wait. I have actual casino grade dice here.
How many D6s?
4.
All right, I got it. I have them. No, let me roll, okay? I have better luck apparently with more. So here we go. Oh, well, I had to reroll this. Okay. All right,
Mother of God!
I got it. All right, so first number is. All right, so you took the first 3 dice, right? The highest 3.
The highest 3 re-roll 1s and 2s once.
Okay, then you got 16.
Okay, a 6. At least some goddamn variety. All right.
There we go. Hold on. All right, so restart. We'll start with 16, and then we'll.
Okay.
Yeah, that way we can. I'll start re-rolling.
Okay.
All right.
Re-roll the 1.
Actually, I don't need to.
So the point of rolling the dice
I got 3 6s.
All right.
So you got 18 18 in that number.
Okay, so the stat generation we're doing. What are these? Each section.
You could put these in any,
you put them in any one you want, but it helps that once you get to the race and the class combination you want, then we'll better know where to put them.
Okay.
All right, so.
Is this like for my skills? With
17.
17. All right.
Okay.
Let me roll once here.
Yeah, I'll let you roll once. Oh god, we got a couple of 2s. Hang on.
So this is for like my weaponry skill.
Yep, and this one is sweet Jesus, 17 again.
Okay, I got another 15. Jesus.
This is why you're letting me do it. Because good lord, I'm getting more variety of numbers. So you got 17, 18, 16, and you got another 17.
Another 17.
And let's see, this should be alright, so we need 2 more numbers.
Oh, this is the second. This is the third set. The seventh.
Oh my god! I got another 18 for you.
Okay.
I swear to God, I will never know how in the world I can use it. Okay, that was a normal number. That is going to be a 14. Okay, we're
14.
good.
Okay.
All right, so how many do you have?
I have 3 rows.
All right, so get rid of those first 4. Those first 3 right there.
These ones?
Yeah, those ones are done.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, so that means you have 6 numbers. Good.
Okay.
So you have
That's
16, 18, 17, 17, 18, 14.
All right. Now we'll move on to the race and the class feature and the classes.
I say we start with classes first, mainly because you want to know at least some of the main ones that are easy to understand.
All right, then turn to page. Turn to page 45.
Okay.
Page 45 will give a brief description of what each class is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah. Now, which one looks looks most appealing to you?
Let's see.
Now, with your stats, you could really do well in anything here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What's this? Oh, okay.
I like wizard.
say that.
That sounds cool.
Wizard. All right.
All right. First of all, before we continue,
Or a druid.
we are of course sponsored by our good buddies here at Ghost Quarters Games. Check out their store; it's awesome. If you want to check out their website, it's ghostquartersgames.com. And if you put in the discount code Retroactive, you get a total of 10% off your purchases. So yeah, remember, code Retroactive. So if you get a chance, use that promo code, and you guys will get 10% off your purchases. So,
That's very cool. Very
yep.
cool.
So if you guys get a chance, I would go for it. All right. So continue.
All right.
All right. So what you
So
choose
you
for
want
class?
to be a wizard.
I like wizard, bard, druid. They all sound really cool.
Each and every one of them has
one,
a,
right?
yeah, but each one of
I
them
mean,
has their
later
own
on,
strengths
if
and
you
weaknesses.
meet the necessary stat requirements, you can multi-class, but that means you, at least for for both of them, you wouldn't be able to get every single benefit from from that particular class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
The main classes that we know of in the game is mainly like warrior, rogue, ranger. Let's see. There's also wizard, of course, bard. The usual classes you see in most RPGs.
Yeah. So.
I like wizard.
All right, so we're gonna stick
All
with
right.
wizard.
like
Wizard?
wizard, yeah.
Okay. Wizard, then, okay, wizard is a little too far forward.
She's already on it right now. I think it's page what?
45 is the classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The wizard itself.
the wizard itself is,
Keep going.
is 112.
112.
All right, but bookmark that because now we're gonna select the race.
Okay.
Here, you can use this for now.
Thank you.
Yeah, use promo code Retroactive if you want 10% off on some of the stuff in the store.
That's awesome.
So
If you go for checkout on the website.
Very cool.
okay, page 18 will be the first of the races, the dwarves.
Okay.
Short, stocky, and quite hardy. Now, the first page or two for them is mostly information about the race at large. If you want more of the role-playing aspect, that's on the next one.
Okay.
You got common dwarven names and clan names. You got their traits, and then hill and mountain dwarves.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good. So how many different classes are there?
There's a good amount, but not
Oh, yeah.
a good really count.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of different extra books like Xanathar's Guide to Everything, Mythic Odysseys of Theros, and many more that can add character options, but I do not have access to all of them at this moment.
At this moment, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this book, the book you're using basically gives you the.
This is the basic experience right now.
Okay. Okay.
In terms of character creation, spells, enemies you can face.
Yep, especially with Monster Manual right here. This is what I use for my opponents.
Right.
Luckily enough, we don't have to use it this time.
Right.
And then Dungeon Master's Guide right here.
So, I see you're looking at the.
I'm just just flipping through to see the different classes real quick. So what's the difference between an elf and a half elf?
Well, a half elf is half human, half elf. They are generally very charismatic and only live about 120 years.
Okay.
That's not even that old compared to some of the oldest living people in our history. One of them actually lived up to 150. So that's not too bad. But if that's the average, then damn, I want to be a halfling right now.
What's a tiefling?
Oh, a tiefling.
Tiefling?
They're
Basically
demonic.
devils.
Well, they're a devilish or demonic heritage. There is an actual difference between demons and devils in this. I can't quite remember.
I think my sister's character, one of hers, Twig, is one of those.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So, have you chosen which race?
I think I like a halfling.
A halfling? All right.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, a half
Actually, a half elf.
half
Is that-
elf.
Half
Well,
elf.
half elf.
Half
was-
elf.
All
That would
right.
make sense.
Sorry.
No worries.
That's all right.
Halflings actually just passed them.
They're the little ones.
Yeah. Those guys. Those are halflings.
All right, so half elves. You increase your charisma score by 2, and then 2 other ability scores each by 1.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And then since you're a wizard, that would go with maybe wisdom and intelligence, right?
Huh?
Wisdom and intelligence, just to go for it, right? Then?
Yeah.
Or is it dexterity?
Well, wizards don't. Wizards can't wear any armor, so I mean, you could take. I mean, it would be a good idea to put some points in dexterity, so once you get fireball, you can dodge your own attack.
So as a wizard, I don't have a whole lot of sword skill.
No, but there is a spell called
Yeah, magic
mage.
spells.
There is a spell called Mage Armor that can, for a short time, increase your armor class.
Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds about on par for me.
All right. Sounds good.
Book
and then
smart.
some other traits from the half elf. Let's see. Size about 5 to 6 feet tall. Size medium. Base speed is 30 feet. Thanks to your elf blood, you have superior vision in dark and dim conditions. You can see in dim light within 60 feet of you as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim, but you can't discern colors. Everything is just gray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then Fey Ancestry, you have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep. You gain proficiency in 2 skills of your choice, and your languages you can speak, read, and write Common, Elvish, and 1 extra language of your choice. As for the wizard, 112.
And actually, it's going to be really useful. Learning languages in this game actually helps you out with understanding the world a little bit more.
Oh, nice.
All right.
So, say if you were to find ancient ruins and you just happen to know the Elvish language, will you be able to translate for everybody who can't?
Oh, very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool. I like contributing to the group.
Basically, that's the best idea about D&D is that you can be whatever you want to be and do whatever you want
Okay.
without many restrictions. I think the only restriction you'll ever really get is going meta.
Yeah.
In that particular case, that's only if the DM is not willing to allow that just to be a total troll. But that's really it.
I'm not a fan of meta. Thank you.
All right, good.
Yeah.
All right, since we're starting at 8th level, let's see. So, constitute. All right. 6 plus. Okay. Now we're gonna place your stats.
All right, so flip the sheet over.
Okay.
So we have our numbers: 16, 18, 17, 17, 18, 14. So
Now you're gonna want to put one of those 18s in intelligence.
Okay.
and the other one I would think wisdom, right?
Just right
Since he's-
here.
Yeah. So intelligence. No, actually, no.
Yeah, intelligence and wisdom.
Although the really funny thing, the first
Okay, this is totally on me. Let me see. First of all, does she put the modifier on the bottom and the number on the top?
Modifier on top.
Okay, then you got it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. 18 modifier. The 18's modifier is 5, right?
No, it's 4.
Oh, it's 4. Okay. So,
Yeah.
So you put +4 in that box right there.
Okay.
And then wisdom, you do the same thing there. 18, and then +4 on the top.
Brian was quoting statistics.
Since you are gonna get a charisma boost, let's see. Strength should be your lowest stat, so 14 will go on top on the strength stat.
Well, there was this,
Right here.
this
Yeah.
combination that resulted in a single.
That is a +2 or +1.
Yeah.
Huh?
14.
14. That is +2.
All right, yes, a +2.
Okay.
For dexterity and constitution, I would say constitution should be another low stat. That'll be your 16.
All right, so 16.
Constitution.
Yeah.
That will be.
Constitution is
that'll be
basically
a plus
equivalent to
3.
HP.
Okay.
Yeah, and how physically tough you are.
Yeah, and of course the modifier should be a +3, right?
Yeah. Okay. So,
All right.
So-
Dexterity should be 17. That's +3.
yeah.
And your charisma will be at 17, which will be a +3. But don't worry, the numbers are going to change very soon, so be ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we have to calculate the halfling stats.
The half.
The bonus stats.
Half elf.
Sorry, half health. Sorry.
Yeah.
God bless you.
It's +2 to charisma and then +1 to any 2 other stats.
All right, so basically you turn the charisma to 19 and
Okay.
give it a plus.
That's a +4.
Okay.
Trust me, people can actually get their stats so high they can reach up to like +20.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of scary.
But there is some good news. You could get your intelligence to 20 because since we're going to be 8th level. Every 4 levels you can either learn another skill like Dungeon Delver or Shield Master, or choose to put an extra point in one of your stats.
That's
That's
true.
cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, I think that would be a good idea. So with the remaining 2 skill points you get from the half elf,
Yeah, you put it in any 2, and then
so what do you want to put them at?
you could put one of the extra points in intelligence, and then you could use one of the ability score improvement points to increase it to 20, and then learn a skill.
Okay.
That's true, yeah.
I like
So
that.
do that. So change that number to 20.
The intelligence.
Yeah.
All right.
Change that to 20 and make the +4 +5.
All right.
Trust me, guys. I know we normally don't start out like this, but I want to help people learn how to
There's a
create
lot
their
to
own
it.
characters.
That's-
Yeah, there is a lot
so
to it,
much.
but once you
So
create
no-
character, it's fun when you get started.
Plus,
Okay.
let's see, 2 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5
So how many
plus
characters can one person
plus
have?
5.
Normally, when you do a session, it's normally 1,
Okay.
Your health is 35 at 8th level.
but depending on the
Where does that go?
Oh. Alright.
Current.
Current hit point maximum, that's where you put
Oh,
the
okay.
total.
35, you said?
Yeah, 35, and then in big numbers, your current, which is 35. Your speed is 30, and your armor class is 0.
Oh, sad. Then book smart.
But again, once we go through the wizard spell list, we can get you mage armor.
All right. I like that. Oh, sorry.
No worries.
I'm so sorry. I'll turn it down.
Yeah, no worries. It happens.
Okay.
Sometimes. let's see. All right, so we got everything handled on that part, right?
Yeah. Wait on this. Let's see. All right. Now we're gonna go through what skills you are proficient in.
Okay.
You can choose any two from the following: Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, Medicine, or Religion.
I would say that since we are doing more of a mystery solving thing, I would say go with investigation.
Yeah, I would say Investigation. So on your skills on your
See all those.
Oh, yeah.
different-
yeah,
I see.
it should be under Intelligence.
Yeah,
Okay.
look for investigation.
There it is.
Fill in the dot.
All right.
Yeah, and then you get, because you're proficient in that, you get to add your proficiency bonus, which at 8th level is a +3. In the little box at the top of the stat block, it should say proficiency or proficiency bonus.
Great.
Closer to the actual top,
Over here?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
proficiency bonus.
+3.
+3.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then all right.
is,
So investigation, then
Arcana basically is like the knowledge of magic.
yeah, magical knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
So what else?
Well, there's Arcana, History, Insight, Medicine, and Religion to choose from now.
All right.
And because she is a half elf, she gets to choose an extra 2 skills to be proficient with.
All right.
So of these two sections, I get to pick 2.
Well, in anything except the stat saving throws, which check intelligence and your intelligence and wisdom, because those are your saving
So
throws.
you fill in the saving throws for intelligence and wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you fill in the dots there, and there you go. Now you're proficient in those.
Cool.
All right. So you said what other skills can she learn? Any of them?
Any other 2 because she is a half elf.
I like medicine. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do medicine if
So
you
I can
want.
be like healer.
Yeah.
Kind of
All right,
stuff?
that's it. So that's 2. The 2
That's one.
that's 2 for wizard,
Wisdom.
because
Oh, I
medicine
see what
is
you're
part of it.
saying.
Now she still gets to choose another 2.
Okay. From
Any
of them.
Any of these. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can do Arcana, History, Nature, Religion, Animal Handling, Insight, Perception, Survival, Deception, Intimidation, Performance, Persuasion.
So what does performance mean? Does
Performance basically is like an entertainer.
Yeah, like if you're a
that?
bard.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
persuasion is if actually if you do have high charisma, you can persuade people to give you information
or threaten to beat it out of them.
yeah. Basically, yeah.
I think I like Arcana.
All right,
for
good.
Sure. All right, and then
And you have one more.
one more. Ooh, that's hard. I like nature, but I also like history.
It's up to you.
Perception. What is
Perception basically allows you to see things that are very hard to see by others. Allows you to basically
Yeah.
So how is that?
Your passive perception is your is 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
How is that different from insight?
Insight is more introspective, like taking a look at your own life to see what relevance it has on the now.
Okay.
where
Okay.
perception is more about
The
surrounding
actual,
areas.
like, perceiving,
here and now.
Right.
yeah, like hearing,
Hearing, seeing,
tasting,
sensing,
or
yeah.
feeling. I mean,
Basically, your perception of the real world right now.
All right.
yeah.
So this is my skill set for this moment. Do you get to, when you're in the game more, do you get to add to it?
I mean, there
When you
are
level up, yes.
When you
there are
level up.
opportunities, but normally, unless you start with it, it's not likely you're gonna get it.
I see.
I would say that since this is a murder mystery one, I would go with perception.
Well, I think I want intimidation.
You want intimidation?
Just so I have like.
Okay.
Because I'm not very good with fighting, right?
Well, you can
Technically,
still,
you are. You have
Well,
magic spells.
Right.
well, you have spells, and you can still hit. You know, because you're a wizard, you can use second night.
I can't breathe with this damn thing.
I know.
But yeah, basically, it allows you to.
Your weapon proficiencies are daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows. So you can still like
Fight.
Yeah, I mean you could And you could still like smack someone with a bottle, but that's considered improvised weaponry, and you would have to roll at disadvantage with that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Like there was one time my character was drunk and I had to bash someone's head in with a freaking bottle.
Alright,
Well, I had to escape. The guys were after my head.
alright, so
All right. I think I'll go. I know this is off topic for our mystery one, but I think animal handling.
All right.
I like.
that
That.
could be alright.
Is that gonna be all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Remember, this is your character.
Now,
You decide. this
pull out
character.
that the last sheet in the stack I gave you.
Okay.
That
That
considered
is your spell sheet. Yeah.
Ah.
All wizards, sorcerers, warlocks, bards, druids, rangers,
Basically any
eldritch,
magic users.
knights, and arcane tricksters will use this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically anybody
Anyone that
can
can use magic, yeah.
has the ability to use that sheet.
Ah.
All right. So
Like characters like warriors, rangers, basically anyone who can't use magic are not allowed to use those sheets.
Ah. Okay.
Not unless they multi-class and become
Alright.
make their class better.
All right.
okay. So I'm gonna give you. Well, let's see. Is she on Discord? Because I was gonna send a link to the website I usually use to pull up, like.
She does not.
Okay.
Switch.
Wait. I mean, I could text you the.
Yeah.
All right. So let me pull up the.
Basically, what he's gonna give you is a list of spells that you can use.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think for right now, since she is brand new, maybe we should stick to a few spells for her.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm just giving. Well, they're going to be better organized by level, and she can click a link and get a description of what that spell does.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Though
trust
your
me.
a mandatory spell for wizards is magic missile, 'cause that's one of the more useful and powerful ones, because you don't
can't
have
miss.
to. Yeah, you literally cannot miss.
Oh, nice.
But each individual blast from magic missile uses a D4
That's
for
deep.
damage. But as if you use a higher spell slot to cast it in, you add an extra D4, because at first you roll 3 of these, and then for each spell slot above 1, you add an extra D4.
Okay.
Almost like you're adding another magic missile to the 3
Yeah.
you already
Oh,
launched.
very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
So
That
It makes it one of the most versatile spells in the game.
Oh, cool.
It may be not the most powerful, but it's definitely the most versatile.
Right.
yeah.
Chance.
Yeah. Basically, when it comes to magic spells, each one has their own particular uses. Each one that uses a different side die. That also goes same with dice from these. I'm going to show you the dice that are available. First, we have the D100. Basically, it's almost like your percentage. You use that with the D10, which, hold on, let me find it here. This is basically your percentage die. So, like, see if I roll here, that's 45% right there. Then there's your traditional D4. The D8 goes with some swords and weapons. D6 is the standard you always use. Then there's the D12. It's rarely used, but you can use it in certain situations. And finally, the one that you use the most and is the most common is, of course, the D20.
Well, I'd say the D20 and the D6.
Yeah, are the most common.
Yeah.
These ones you don't normally use too often.
Yeah.
Are these specific to the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
Without these dice, you can't play D&D.
yeah.
All right.
All right. So you know what?
Why do you think
You
people
whisper
make...
me your number so it's not picked up.
All right.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Or write it down and pass it.
Also,
No.
one more thing. When it comes down to it, the reason why there's so many people make fun of me whenever I forget my dice.
Oh.
Because these are essential to playing any tabletop game.
Right.
Without these, you're screwed.
So is there a meaning in the different colors of the dice, or is it just?
No, it
Depends on the person, actually.
Yeah. But mostly it's just because they look cool.
They do look cool.
Yeah, but
I really want
sometimes,
your lime green ones there.
Yeah, sometimes people have
All
dice
right.
mainly because of luck.
I believe should be getting the.
Here it
Ah,
is.
huzzah.
But yeah, you
My stuff
basically
is right. Okay.
basically now you have the link that will go straight to the
Cool.
spell.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
And the website also has a lot of homebrew content, which is pretty cool as well.
Alright.
Though not all of it would be considered complete
Yeah, for me,
or
I'm
balanced.
actually. For me, some of my home brews are on the spot. I can create things very easily. Like right now, everything I've done so far has all been in here. I actually haven't had to take too many notes.
Oh.
Where the first one, I actually had to make sure to take a lot of notes.
So, do I have to pick my spells right now, or can I go through them?
I mean, you can go through them and choose the ones that
You want.
Yeah. Let me let me
Alright.
pull up the. Okay, so 8th level. You'll know 4 cantrips, which are
Oh, and
level
thank you so
0
much for the follow
spells.
there, Jurassic Rules 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
And then you'll
We're
know.
basically, hold on. We're basically teaching her how to create her very own character, Billy Powell. She's just starting out in D&D. Might as well want to teach her how to create her character and go through the steps before we really get started on the actual murder mystery we're doing here on the channel with myself, Ender, her, and of course Ryan over there. So we basically are making sure everything's good to go.
It's pretty cool. There's so much in it. But
Yeah, basically, when it comes to the variety of spells, there are so many different types.
Yeah. Though each magical class has its own list, and while there's some overlap, there are some spells each class may not be able to learn. Like wizards and warlocks can't learn cure wounds.
Yeah.
Only like
They
clerics
can't be-
and bards, and I believe druids.
Yeah, druids can.
That's a
Because they
bummer.
know nature.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
With
So I
characters
can
like
pick 4 of the cantrips.
Yeah, 4 cantrips.
Okay. Do I write them down on my list?
Yes,
Okay.
I would suggest Ray of Frost because that one deals a d6 in damage, and you don't have to have any material components or anything. You just cast it.
Okay. How's the poison spray? Does that sound?
yeah. That,
If you click on the name, it will bring up a description
Okay.
and any relevant information for it.
So comparatively, the firebolt and the ray of frost and the shocking grasp, which one would you recommend the most?
I say,
Well,
I say,
I'd
take
say
all
go with
3.
what sounds interesting. This is your wizard. Make him or her as crazy or sane as you want.
Yeah, especially since sometimes, like my Eldritch Knight, I would usually use
Or Mr. Boom.
Mr. Boom.
You had to
Our
break
friend
them up.
Sam.
What is that?
My
Our
buddy
friend
Sam created a character so damn powerful he wiped out an entire army of 1 million troops on his own.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Though he was rendered out of commission for a while. Remember?
A little exhausting, huh?
Well, I mean, when I say out of
He
commission, like
literally
how an engine is out of commission, he was a mechanical being.
Right.
Not to mention, he also kind of used a divine spell to kill a godlike entity.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
He
listen,
told
we're gonna go
neither
out,
of us
right?
about it.
Go out with a bang, huh?
Oh no, that wasn't even. That was during the first half.
Yeah. All right. So let's see.
Seriously, the dude's insane. He will pull off some stuff that you would never even think of.
That's crazy.
I have more information here.
Okay.
All right. So, in addition to knowing 4 cantrips at 8th level, you'll also know 4 first level spells, 3 second level spells,
Okay.
3 third level spells, and 2 fourth level spells.
Yeah, spells can go all the way from cantrips all the way to basically 10th tier, 12th tier.
Yeah.
12th tier is basically equivalent
Divine
to
magic.
divine magic.
Yeah,
super
but you
god
only
levels.
go up to 9th level in the player's handbook.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want the 10, 11, and 12, you gotta get the advanced stuff. Because
Yeah.
one of my friends had to help me out with my character, and I kind of broke the game with some of the stuff I mentioned.
All right. So,
Alright. Okay.
and once you have your spells chosen, there's more stuff about the wizard.
Okay. So I've got my 4 cantrips.
Yeah. Okay. So you got your 4 cantrips. Now choose 4 first level spells,
okay.
which I do highly suggest learning Magic Missile because again, it is one of the more powerful and useful spells because again, it can't miss, and you can direct each dart individually.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Like, say if you have multiple targets, you can aim one magic missile
Just
at one person, then another,
like
then-
like this. 1 magic missile, 2 magic missiles, 3 magic missiles.
Alright, I like magic missile. You're right. Good
It's
point.
a very,
Good point.
very versatile spell.
Yes. Though the
Anyone who
favorite
says that spell is
tends to be
crap-
fireball.
Yeah,
Because
still,
yeah.
still though, whoever says that magic missile is useless will need to be introduced to my fist.
Yeah.
Because my character can absolutely mess anyone up with magic missile.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, and mage armor, I believe, is also a first level, which, again, I suggest that because it will give you a fighting chance.
That one sounds really good. I like that one. So 4 of these, yes?
4 first levels.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Wow, there's so many.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, there is.
Alright.
And that's the reason why that you get full creative freedom. You basically can choose anything you want.
Right.
Hey, did you need a drink? Oh yeah,
Alright, so-
whatever you want. Because I have watermelon, strawberry, I have fruit punch, and I have blackout berry.
Watermelon.
Watermelon?
Alright.
Yeah, thank you.
Now the
I'll let you continue explaining.
now the non
Oh, jeez.
now the non-level 0 / cantrip spells generally need a component, whether a material component, a verbal component, or a somatic. Basically, you take, like, if it consists of all 3, you take, let's say, a small rock, make a motion with your hand, and speak a word. That the verbal is the word, the somatic is the motion, and the material is the rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though generally, if it's a really cheap material, like a piece of cured leather or a pebble, or for fireball, bat guano, a little ball of it, it generally DMs, from what I've seen, generally don't worry about it, and only the expensive ones, like for True Resurrection, you need a diamond.
Okay.
Yeah. And 1 cubic inch of flesh from the. No, wait. That's the cloning spell. That's right. But yeah, for a lot of spells, you need valuable gemstones.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you earn those or you steal
Well,
those?
you can earn them, steal them. Or
Thank you.
if you get a wish spell, you could possibly get an infinite amount of diamonds or your weight in them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
So second level spells, how many of those do I get?
Second and third level spells right now you have 3 of each.
Okay.
Yeah.
3.
Alright, so for mage armor, your armor class becomes 13 plus your dexterity modifier for a duration of 8 hours. So when you cast it, make sure to it would be let's see, what is your dexterity?
17 plus 3.
So it'd be you'd have an AC of 16 while you're casting while you're using the mage armor spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was here, and back. If I'm here, it was.
All right. So let's see what.
I like that. Tech thoughts.
I like your arm.
Thanks, man. It's really funny. We worked on the plan this stuff like the very beginning of the pandemic. It's really funny to the plan. That was the first time you started collecting, wasn't it?
Alright, so how's everything going?
Good, good. I'm slightly overwhelmed by the amount of
Don't worry. It's
easier.
it's a little easy.
Choose
It's a little
from,
easy
you
to
know?
get overwhelmed when you're starting at such a high level for your first D&D session, but you'll get over it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
so-
don't worry. Sometimes you normally start at level 1 anyway.
Yeah.
Like the next campaign I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna start everyone at level 1 and you're all screwed.
I thought we agreed to do one of the adventure paths.
I'll have a new.
Sorry.
Well, we could borrow, maybe.
Depends on them.
Alright. Let's see.
Suggestion. I like suggestion. Sounds cool. Darkness.
For those of you guys who want to know, there are a whole bunch of different spells that are very useful for attack, defense, very versatile. You can even use spells in ways that you can't normally do in other RPGs. Like,
Yeah.
if you shoot a fireball at a forest in order to reveal a certain secret that might be there, you could actually do that. Like something similar to the torch used in Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, or you could use fireball on a forest and piss off a whole bunch of furballs and druids, and rangers. A very nice way to have an army amassed against you.
Wow.
That also depends on your alignment.
No,
wait,
yeah,
have
it
we
could
told-
be.
Are we told about the whole alignment thing?
Oh yeah. Well, alignments aren't as restrictive in 5th edition like they were in 3.5, because if you chose some classes, you were locked into an alignment and had to role play as that.
That's true.
This way, if you were to role play let's say a paladin who took the oath of where is it? Where's the paladin?
I like gentle repose. That sounds cool. That's trippy.
Okay. Order of if let's say you were playing a paladin who took the order of devotion. In 3.5, paladins could only be lawful good, and if they were to do anything like willingly hurt an innocent person or kill someone who didn't deserve it, it would cause an alignment shift. Yeah.
Basically, in 5th edition, you have more freedom to choose what other path you want to go.
Yeah, and to me, it feels a little more morally complex and enriching to have the freedom to do that. I mean, hell, you could be neutral evil and be doing what you're doing for your own selfish reasons.
Or you're like the paladin I created. You know, the chaotic evil paladin?
that a-hole. who seeks glory above all else.
Yeah, and of course the husband and wife duo of the group, who honestly just hate his guts entirely.
Why did they ever hang out with him in the first place?
They only tolerate him for right now, but if he keeps up this attitude, he is going to get disemboweled.
Oh.
Yeah, let's just say the dude is a gigantic a-hole.
What?
Well,
On purpose or?
it's more his personality.
I mean, he's like, let's say, like early Jersey Shore character. Like, he thinks he's hot shit and all that.
Basically, it's more like MTV.
So Jersey Shore.
A lot worse.
Yeah, like I said,
Mainly
early
because
Jersey Shore.
However, unlike those people,
That's
he
hard,
has
man.
at least some
That's
empathy.
hardcore.
Well, some of them are okay. Like Paul, if I remember correctly, Pauly D actually got a degree in something, but I can't remember what.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but yeah, I heard that he went for a doctorate.
No, that's right. Let's go.
Heck, he even wrote a dissertation that helped him graduate, and it was a pretty smart one. Actually,
So you got all your spells?
Almost. I'm in the third level right now.
All right.
I'm a little slow. Sorry.
That's all right.
I'm taking it all in. You know?
Yeah,
Once
no
you're-
worries. Take your time.
Once you're done, turn to page 115.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, the character is, the paladin is, well, I guess you could say he has empathy, which is more than I can say for most people in his position.
Yeah.
Most paladins that are normally like that would do whatever it takes to get the glory.
There's generally 3 types of paladins in the player's handbook. There's the paladins who take the oath of devotion. They're the white knights. You have
So, 4th level, I get 3 as
2.
well. 2? 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, 4th level you get 2.
But yeah.
So yeah, Oath of the Ancients. They are green knights. They're more about preserving the inner beauty in the world.
Oh,
And Oath of Vengeance, Batman.
nice.
Yeah, basically.
I like
They're
that.
not afraid to bring
Version of
people to.
Batman.
Yeah,
I like
basically,
it. I like
they're
that.
not afraid to bring people to justice, no matter what it takes.
Though in Batman's case, he lets them live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, though sometimes that's a real.
Unless you're talking about early Batman where he uses guns.
That must have been the real early, like.
Oh yeah, that was like
Bill
50s
Finger.
or 60s.
Oh, that one. I was
was a
talking
golden
about
age.
like original, like really, really, really early stuff.
Man, Batman was so
Like
good.
when Bob Kane and Bill Finger were working on it.
Ooh, phantasmal.
Basically, yeah, then there's the Doctor. You would consider him mainly the cleric. He knows some combat, but chooses not to use it unless he absolutely has to.
Yeah.
Unless it's the Paladin, then he will absolutely murder him in any way he can and leave no evidence.
There's an object.
Their team was a lot more together when their boss was still around.
Wow. That's wild. Okay.
Boss died in the war from the last campaign we did. Well, I led, and well, yeah, long story short, the group pretty much kept themselves separate afterwards.
How many of the 5th one can I?
None for
yet.
now.
None yet. All right.
Yeah.
You gotta work. You gotta work. on
Yeah.
it. Yeah. All right.
You won't be able to learn 5th level spells until next level you'll be able to have 1 5th level spell.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I think I'm good.
All right, and now to page 114/115. There's more wizard stuff we have to go over.
Okay.
Yeah. So now go to the section that says spellcasting ability. This will show you how to calculate your spell save DC. Basically, if a spell you cast requires a check of some sort, like if you cast Fireball, if a character you cast it at rolls and beats your spell save DC, they only take half damage instead of full.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your spell save DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus, which is
Which is, where is it at?
plus 3,
Okay.
and then plus your intelligence modifier.
4.
So that would be 15. Now,
5. Excuse me. It's 5 up here.
oh yeah, 5. So 16. Now, there should be a little section on your spell sheet for you to put it in. Yeah,
Okay. Spell casting ability.
yeah. Pass the limit.
Okay, here you go.
Woohoo!
And what is my number again? I'm sorry.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then your spell attack modifier is simply your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier. Yeah.
So basically, you already have it. It's plus 3.
Up here.
Oh,
I see.
it's plus. It's
With
a
my
total
spell.
of 8
All right.
because plus
With my spell
5,
attack.
5
Spell
plus
attack
3.
bonus?
So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
All right. Now we move on to more of the wizard. We have arcane recovery. If you look, it explains more of the functionality and the mechanics.
Are these character class archetypes?
No, that comes in just a little bit here.
Okay.
But it's still important. Now, the class archetypes in this case are arcane traditions. Now, like everything I mentioned so far, this is just the basic stuff. In books like Xanathar's Guide to Everything or Tasha's Cauldron, it will have even more options to choose from. But for now, since this is your first time, we'll stick with the basics here.
Okay.
So, arcane tradition. When you reach 2nd level, choose an arcane tradition shaping your practice of magic through one of 8 schools: abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, or transmutation, all detailed at the end of the class description.
Basically, transmutation is equivalent to
Like-
alchemist.
Yeah.
Necromancy is basically
Death magic.
Yeah, death magic.
And
What's after?
evocation is pointing at something and watching it go boom, basically.
Yeah, that's basically what Mr. Boom was.
What's
Yeah.
abjuration?
Abjuration, the school of abjuration emphasizes magic that blocks, banishes, or protects. So mage armor would be abjuration magic.
Basically,
Okay.
defensive playstyle.
Defensive.
All right, so I'm gonna continue going through
The
the
differences?
yeah.
Okay.
Your choice grants you features at 2nd level and again at 6th, 10th, and 14th.
Okay.
Ability score improvement. On a dare, I once ate 4 of these with the wrapper on. I got $10 from it.
But it was
Hey,
worth it.
get money though.
All right, so ability score improvement.
It's a
Someone
Spell
gave me
mastery.
$100,000 to eat the hottest chip in the world, I would do it.
Yeah.
I'm,
All right.
I'm just letting you know that I'm still here, but I gotta be right back.
All right, no worries, man.
All right. At 18th level, you have achieved such mastery over certain spells you can cast them at will. Choose one first level wizard spell, a second wizard. Excuse me.
Starburst.
Choose a first level and a 2nd level wizard spell that is in your spell book. You can cast those spells at their lowest level without expending a spell slot when you have them prepared. If you want to cast either spell at a higher level, you must expend a spell slot as normal.
Okay.
By spending 8 hours in study, you can exchange one or both of the spells you choose for different spells of the same level. Right, then signature spells. When you reach 20th level, you gain mastery over 2 powerful spells and cast them with little effort. Choose 2 3rd level wizard spells in your spell book as your signature spells. You will always have these spells prepared. They don't count against the number of spells you have prepared, and you can cast each of them once at 3rd level without expending a spell slot. When you do so, you can't do so again until you finish a short or long rest, which is 4 and 8 hours respectively.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it doesn't take that long, actually.
Yeah.
Really
If you want to
depends on the
cast
DM.
either,
Is it- okay.
if you want to cast either spell at a higher level, you must expend a spell slot as normal.
Okay.
Now, the arcane traditions. The study of wizardry is ancient, stretching back into the earliest mortal discoveries of magic. It is firmly established in the worlds of D&D with various traditions dedicated to its complex study. The most common arcane traditions in the multiverse revolve around the schools of magic. Wizards through the ages have cataloged thousands of spells, grouping them into 8 categories called schools, as described in Chapter 10.
Basically, the skills he just talked about.
Right.
Yeah. Now, in the book, as you'll see a description of each school, and if you choose one of the schools, you'll see the benefits that arcane tradition provides.
Okay.
Like the school of abjuration, abjuration salon. Beginning when you select this school at 2nd level, the gold and time you must spend to copy an abjuration spell into your spellbook is halved.
Okay.
Now, then arcane ward. Starting at 2nd level, you can weave magic around yourself for protection. When you cast an abjuration spell of 1st level or higher, you can simultaneously use a strand of the spell's magic to create a magical ward on yourself that lasts until you finish a long rest. The ward has a hit point maximum equal to twice your wizard level plus your intelligence modifier. Now, just read through the schools and see which one piques your interest,
Okay.
because there's a lot of detail in each one.
Character creation freedom is a lot better off in this version than the others.
So far, I think I like School of Transmutation.
There you go.
That sounds
The
cool.
ability to create stuff, nice.
Yeah.
All right, so
So I can pick that one. I can just. any
yeah, you
one I
can
want?
choose. You can choose any one.
All right. I like that one. Bang. That's the one.
All right.
Basically, you're equivalent to
Transmutation.
Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, basically.
Cool.
Yeah. Now, how many of the spells have you chosen are from the School of Transmutation? Because it would make sense.
Show him the list.
I have no idea.
All right. Let's see.
So is that my alignment? No.
No, your
Whichever
alignment
it is.
will be whatever you want it. Like, there's lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good. Then there's lawful neutral, chaotic neutral, and true neutral. And then lawful evil, neutral evil, and chaotic
What
evil.
is lawful evil?
You do what you want when you want, but by the book kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Like, let's
Basically,
say.
like Batman
So
or
like retail.
Oh no, not Batman so much, but I mean like
Deadpool.
no, he's more chaotic neutral.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I would say
I like chaotic good. I think I like.
chaotic good.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to have some fun, but I want to do good. You know.
Yeah. All
My
right.
characters are either neutral good, neutral evil, or just
Neutral evil.
yeah.
Okay.
Basically, I do whatever the hell I want just for myself. Get paid to kill people.
All right.
Pretty much
Fair
the
enough.
usuals.
Fair enough.
Well, trust me, my job applications in this series normally is Outlander or Mercenary. I get starting money that way, so it works out in my favor.
All right.
I think there was one campaign where I got
must
so
get
many.
paid first.
I understand. I
Technically,
I
the
get it.
job that you'll be basically signing up with their detective agency, which get paid on the paid for every case they're on.
Right.
However, this case has definitely gotten a lot more challenging.
Where do I write down? my
Bring her up to speed
school?
while I look up at her spells here.
Okay. Where do I write down my school?
There should be some space on the bottom and the second page for things like that.
Okay.
Give me a second. I have
Character
Starburst.
backstory.
Yeah.
Would that go under backstory?
No,
I
Allied.
think so, right?
backstory is something different, but
We won't go there.
yeah,
Okay. One second.
Features and traits.
yeah.
Yes.
That's
the one.
Yeah,
School.
that's-
Okay. All right.
okay. So-
Give me a second while I eat this and that, and I'll tell you. I don't know why, but it just seems to.
This drink tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
I wouldn't suggest
Wow.
find familiar unless you have a familiar.
How do I get a familiar?
Well,
I'll give you an opportunity.
You give me an opportunity.
yeah.
There will be an
Okay.
opportunity.
But I would suggest for now switching it out until you get the
Opportunity.
yeah.
All right. All right. Let me look it up. I'll switch it up. Which
everything.
Basically,
class was that?
Find familiar is a first level spell.
First level. All right.
Yeah.
I'll go back.
Basically, during the story, you guys were sent to investigate multiple homicide. A serial killer who has been murdering victims, 5 of each. But then you notice that one of the cases has led to certain individuals from a certain event during the war, the last campaign that I did, that he actually was part of along with a few others. That now it's leading to something much bigger.
Okay. I like comprehend languages. Can we switch that out for find familiar?
Well, that's true.
Cool. I like that. I like that.
That's awesome. Oh yeah, there's
Are we
that.
starting now?
One.
We're almost done.
Okay.
I've been eating too much chocolate.
It's all good. I was just wondering.
Well, as you can see,
Yeah, well,
I know.
Same with me right here. Come on, don't.
Hey, dude.
how much are you?
I'm 2
220.
I was at 320 at one point in my life, but I dropped my weights considerably last time. And right now, I think I just found out on the scale, I think around 275, 260.
No, that's good. 275.
Thankfully, for the past like 3 years, somehow I've been staying at 250, which
There you go. That's good.
I mean, it was getting so boring, not going in either direction. I was like, even my doctor was like, "What?"
Yeah, I would understand that.
Yeah. Let me see that.
Hey, dude, have you ever heard of Garcinia cambogia? I recommend having that
Oh
stuff.
no,
It's
actually,
helped.
that worked out really well for me.
I went from 320 all the way to 240.
What?
It's called
Garcinia cambogia.
Yeah, Garcinia cambogia.
It's a supplement.
Yeah.
It's a supplement that you take
And
after.
even though it will tell you to take, like, with the recommended amount, they said up to 3,000 milligrams. So what you're doing, you're taking 1,000 with a full glass of water, and then what it does, it helps is appetite suppressant, stuff like that.
Oh.
Both me, I ballooned up to 260. I got down to 220. He got down to 245, 250. But
From
you just
320.
got to be very, very diligent when it comes to the eating portion.
Oh, I
Hello,
love that
Dollar
we're-
definitely helped you out too.
Yeah, I was actually part of a musical at the time, so I had to practice and rehearse, which also helped out with my weight loss. And I went from 320 all the way down to 245, 240 at my lowest. I was like, good lord, what a difference.
I love that we're talking about weight loss as we eat candy and drink drinks that taste like candy. Yeah.
Actually, this stuff is actually healthier
This is
for
what
you.
it's doing right over here. It's actually going up there stating that we're going to do
You only
something
have
about it.
one spell from the School of Transmutation. That's mending.
Oh Lord.
Also,
Okay. So what do I do?
Well, if you want, at any point you can go back through your spell list on the website I sent you a link to, and look at the transmutation spells at each level.
So am I not allowed to have these other spells?
Well, you can. It's just there are when you devote your wizard to one of the schools, you gain benefits that are more geared towards the spells of that school.
That makes sense. Okay, so what class and what school am I mostly
You
in?
chose.
Transmutation.
Yeah.
But which one do I have the most?
Well,
spells
you
from?
have quite a bit from all of them, but
Okay.
Well, she's well-rounded. It's kind of like when you're playing Magic and stuff. Like you're going to get something where if you're in a mountain-type world versus a water-type world, right over
Right.
there, where certain spells are going to be more
So I'm like
stronger in
across
one
the
and weaker
board
in
at the
the
moment.
other.
Yeah.
All right. Can I stay that way, or do I have
Oh, yeah,
to?
of course, you can stay that way. It's your choice.
you can stay that way. But once we start the game, you have to spend in-game time learning new spells.
Well, that makes sense.
I see.
That makes sense right there.
So
Okay.
if you want to change them out now,
I
This
know.
is the perfect. This is
I like
the
the one
perfect
that-
time to
All right,
go up
then.
there to do
I like the
that.
So, are we pretty much done then?
I'm invested in the one.
Let me
that
see.
fit.
Oh, good. Oh no,
So-
but it's got to be.
It
something
totally
that's
makes
comfortable
Oh, we do
to
have
you.
to choose a skill for her, because I remember suggesting that if she only does one ability score improvement,
Yeah.
she could take a skill at a later time.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what skill do you think she should take?
Let me pull those up. Can't remember where they were.
What page it is?
Yes. Feats. Here they are. It's 165.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good thing I got these books when I did.
I
Right.
told you. Always comes in handy.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, some of these feats do require some sort of prerequisite, like defensive duelist. You would need to have a dex score of 13 or higher.
Well, she has that.
So
Oh,
what
yeah.
is my score? My dexterity score.
Basically, your dexterity score
17
is 17.
plus
You're
3?
pretty much got it.
Yeah, and then there's the one I have, Dungeon Delver. You have advantage on
Oh,
wisdom
it's all of these.
and intelligence checks pertaining to perception and investigation, which you're already proficient in investigation. So,
Okay.
yeah, and you have advantage on wisdom and intelligence checks made to detect the presence of secret doors. You have advantage on saving throws made to avoid or resist traps. You have resistance to the damage dealt by traps, and you can search for traps while traveling at a normal pace instead of a slow one.
Ooh, okay.
And some skills or some feats, like durable, can actually increase some of your stats, but not past 20. Like durable, increase your con score by 1 to a maximum of 20, and when you roll a hit die to regain hit points, the minimum number of points you regain from the roll equals twice your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Yeah. Though some, like
Choose one
heavily
that-
armored, you won't be able to use because you're a wizard and wizards don't use armor.
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
choose one that fits best with you.
With me. All right.
Yeah.
Tavern brawler. Like the sound of that.
I actually,
Sounds like me.
I actually made a
That sounds
barbarian
like
that
me.
actually did that once.
That sounds
going
like
to-
something every barbarian would do.
I think I like healer. I think,
Healer? Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
Sounds
Healer.
good.
I think healer should work.
When you use a healer's kit to stabilize a dying creature, that creature also regains 1 hit point. As an action, you can spend 1 use of a healer's kit to tend to a creature and restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points to it, plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice. The creature can't regain hit points from this feat again until it finishes a short rest.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you can prevent someone from dying.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right,
I want that.
then go for it.
Oh, and you've looked at all the others, right?
Right. I will quickly.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
they
think
all
she-
sound really good. I like the keen mind.
No,
I like the weapons master. The defensive duelist. That sounds bitchin'. But I want to, as far as contributing to the group at large, I like the sound of the healer. That sounds cool. Mage Slayer sounds like fun, but you know.
Yeah, that's what my Eldritch Knight would be. Mage Slayer. Basically, I kill wizards.
So here's a question: so if one person can have multiple characters, do you pick the character for the campaign, the best?
Depends on the
campaign, or-
campaign, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I
There's actually some times where I've actually created like up to 5 characters because if one dies, I could just switch up.
Yeah, you should always have a number of extra characters like I have in my my book here.
I think he
okay,
has. What, how many do you have? Like 20?
No, not that much. I don't have enough space. I have like maybe 5 extra, maybe 6.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
especially with
I'm
some of the
gonna need to-
campaigns you put yourself
I'm
through.
gonna have to borrow your book so I can really
Wait.
research and
Oh yeah, go for it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with healer for
All
this
right.
one.
All right.
Sounds good. Are we pretty much done now?
One more thing.
Where do I put that? Where do I write that?
You put it in feats.
Features and traits?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Wait. Features and traits?
Yeah, features and traits. Let's see. All right, and one last thing.
Okay.
Starting equipment. Now,
Oh yeah, I forgot. You
yeah.
always got to start with starting equipment.
Now, for your starting equipment, you can choose from A, a quarterstaff or a dagger, B, a component pouch or an arcane focus, then a scholar's pack or an explorer's pack, and then finally your spellbook. Now, each of these is further described in the book, like this. Where does that all start? Oh, chapter 5, page 143. Oh, and here, some more starting stuff.
Okay.
Starting gold. 4d4 times 10. Let's see.
Want me to do it?
I got it.
That's very
He's got a thing.
Awesome.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He's been rolling 15s
Yeah.
constantly.
Don't worry.
Did you get
It's
15 again?
I got 16.
Thank God! Jesus!
I like 16.
So you have
Good
160 starting gold.
Yeah,
Okay.
seriously,
Where do
what
I-
the freaking hell?
That was pretty good.
Put it in. I would suggest put it under equipment. It
Yeah.
should be at the bottom of
Yeah.
that
Yeah, not only
first
that,
sheet.
I'm not even kidding. He rolled like 4 or 5 times in a row, 15.
Yeah, I know. It was wild.
I actually had to do the rolling for it.
Yeah, 160.
That is hilarious.
All right.
There's actually
There-
some times where I've actually had sections
And
where
then,
one of my
s-
buddies would actually keep rolling one,
Now,
and I
now
would
let me
actually
pull
feel
up the
sorry for
weapon
him. I would
list.
force him to
so
roll
I can-
again.
Let's see.
There was actually one time I actually had to help him.
A
roll.
dagger is 1d4 piercing damage. It's light and you can throw it if
It's a
needed.
dagger and they're awesome.
Yeah. Then a quarterstaff is 1d6 bludgeoning damage, and it has the versatile property. So if you use two hands to strike someone with
You
with
get
it,
double the damage.
well, it goes from 1d6 to 1d8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Although not as cool as a dagger.
Yeah.
A dagger is a
I
dagger.
really
No
like
matter what,
knives.
it's a pointy end, and you can stab somebody with
I
it.
like knives.
Not to mention,
Yeah.
if you grab a large pole
Though
and
you're-
attach it to the
Though you
knife,
could have your quarterstaff also be your arcane focus.
What is
allows you to
Well-
use magic spells more easily.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, there you go. And that might be
Yeah,
something
and the
there,
component
too.
pouch is self-explanatory. You put all your spell ingredients in it. But
Well, I
Sam
like
explained to me if the material cost of the component is like less than less than 50 gold, then he just assumes your character has it. But if it's like if you need a rare gemstone to cast it, then you'll have to buy it.
So it sounds like you need something that's going to work good with
My
your
skill set.
with
So
your stuff.
the
So-
half staff, is that what you said? The
Yes.
Yeah. It's,
Quarter staff.
quarter staff?
Quarter staff.
oh wait.
Does that go
Like-
under my features?
It goes to the equipment.
So
Equipment.
since you're 8th level, let's see, oh, at starting at 6th level, you can spend 8 hours creating a transmuter stone that stores transmutation magic,
Nice.
and it has different different abilities. See. You
Cool.
can benefit from the stone yourself or give it to another creature. A creature gains a benefit of your choice as long as the stone is in the creature's possession. When you create the stone, choose the benefit from the following options. Dark vision, out to a range of 60 feet. Dark vision, this benefit would be only useful to a human because every race except humans has dark vision.
There's a bunch
Right.
of bull.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you got to remember, humans are the reason why that there are half-breeds out there, and most likely human bards.
Right.
Okay, that's not surprising.
Yeah,
Humans are man whores.
Yeah. Okay, and then
That's true.
Actually,
even
humans are whores in
outside of the
general.
game.
All right.
Yeah. Come on.
Then another option for the stone you could choose is an increase to speed, like an extra 10 feet in movement speed while the character is unencumbered. Let's see, proficiency in Constitution saving throws. That's nice.
Yeah.
Then resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage. Your choice whenever you choose this benefit. And when you have resistance, it's generally you take half damage from that source. So if you were to get hit with a fireball attack and you make your saving throw, you would take no damage instead of half.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are my options again?
Okay. For your transmuter stone, you have dark vision out to a range of.
I was just talking to the deputy chief.
Really?
Dark vision
See,
out to a
like
range
you
of
had to
60
say.
feet, an extra 10 feet in movement speed while the character is unencumbered, proficiency in Constitution saving throws, and then the final option is resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage.
I like that one. That one sounds good.
Right, and thunder damage is like I forget what exact. Oh wait, thunder damage is basically loud sounds. That's right.
Thunder damage, no, it's basically equivalent to lightning.
Well, lightning is already an option here.
Oh, well then yeah, thunder is like sonic shockwaves.
Yeah.
Like Fuzro Da from Sky.
Yes, exactly.
Basically, you shout Fuzro Da, and then a huge shockwave pushes everything
Yeah,
over.
there is a
Very
spell.
nice,
I think
very
it was
nice.
like
That's cool.
thunder. I think
There's also
thunderclap was a
thunderclap,
spell
yep.
that you it deals like 1d8 or so in damage, and it can be heard from up to 300 feet away.
Oh, nice.
Actually, one of my friends actually did create a character from Skyrim in D&D and actually did shout Fuzro Da during a campaign.
All right.
was
Some
actually
more
kinda
information on the transmuter stone.
Okay.
Every time you cast a transmutation spell of first level or higher, you can change the effect of your stone if the stone is on your person. If you create a new transmuter stone, the previous one ceases to function. And then, well, there's more here, but
Okay.
it's not necessary until you get to at least 10th level here.
Okay. So of all the weapons again, what were all the weapon options?
You
the
have
equipment options.
you have a.
Is that the year that should be your birth year first?
Let's see.
Oh, no. That's why you couldn't.
I thought you sucked.
You are proficient with daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows.
Woohoo.
Oh, crossbow.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Though that sadly is not part of your starting equipment.
Okay.
Yeah, fine, fine.
But don't worry, you'll get
And then
something
you
more
take it
awesome
away.
than a freaking crossbow later on. Tell her.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, in this world, firearms exist.
Oh. Interesting. So we're steampunking it, huh?
Well, it wasn't at
Little
first
bit.
when they did the first
Little bit.
campaign.
It's
It was
stealthy,
just,
though.
just getting used to it.
Okay.
Now it's starting to become more on the lines of the early 1900s now.
Okay.
Equivalent to weaponry at this point.
Cool.
Let's see.
Not like it was back then with the whole other stuff. Oh.
So for my equipment, I'm only allowed 2? So
Well,
my starting equipment?
There's the quarterstaff, you have...
You can choose. No, you can choose from the following. For the first option, you can choose from a quarterstaff or a dagger. And as a reminder, a dagger is only 1d4, but you can throw it. But there is a chance you could lose it because you are throwing it. And a quarterstaff, it's 1d6 damage, but you can use 2 hands when you strike with it and increase the damage to 1d8.
And I can use it to do spells, right?
Oh yeah, you could turn your quarterstaff into your arcane focus. Like a lot of clerics turn their shields into their holy symbol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, and then a scholar's pack or an explorer's pack that they have different items. Let's see. Oh no, wait, those are backgrounds. Second.
So why would I need a little bag of sand?
A little bit. Well, you could use it as a safety. Like if you think someone's following you, you could sprinkle it on the ground, and then someone could move through it, and you'd know.
Oh, okay.
Or you could reach in and just yell "pocket sand" and blind someone. I knew you'd get a laugh out of that.
I like
Yeah,
that.
he actually did that to me once on accident when we were going through a campaign.
I don't remember that.
It was the one with Sam over in college, and I think he accidentally threw it in my eyes when he completely missed the throw. Basically, instead of you throwing it towards the guy that was following us, you actually tripped and threw it right into my face. I was blind for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
I honestly don't remember
But
that.
it worked. So, that
Yeah,
should
but at the
count for
same time,
something.
you're supposed to aim at the enemy, not me.
Right, but that's the role
Okay,
of the
here we
dice,
go.
right?
Equipment packs. A scholar's pack includes a backpack, a book of lore, a bottle of ink, an ink pen, 10 sheets of parchment, a little bag of sand, and a small knife. While the explorer's pack includes a backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, and a water skin. And it also has 50 feet of hempen rope strapped to the side.
For me personally, since you're already in a city, I would actually go with the scholar,
I mean, yeah.
I like the knife. I want the little knife.
which comes with the scholar.
Well, it's not. Well, the knife. I mean, you'd probably have to have the tavern brawler feat to use it as a weapon, because this would be more for like trying to loosen a tile that might have been sealed down to conceal something.
Right.
Yeah.
So
all
are we
right.
pretty much done now, or?
Well, at this point, I would say choose a background, but this is her first time, so we'll forego that.
Yeah, we'll forgo a lot of
Yeah,
the
backgrounds
extraneous
can add extra flavor and abilities and proficiencies to your character, but we're gonna again skip that for this time since it's your first.
Okay.
All right, so we're now done.
A scholar's pack, I guess. Then I just write it
Yeah.
down.
So yeah, we are done.
All right, Ender, you ready? I know you have your.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, you just arrived in the city of Haven.
Okay.
The city, it's been around 20 years since the war officially ended between Haven City and Drunalia. After everything was said and done, him and of course one of the members from the original team have decided to open up their own detective agency, basically private investigators. They're hired to solve murders, rapes, whatever happens in the city. At this point, they already have had some lucrative business at this point. They've solved several major kidnappings, so it's pretty much the usual stuff. Until recently, there was a series of murders. There was a total of 20 murders at the start that already have happened, and now there are a total of 5 new victims, including a daughter and father duo who were the murders of the most recent case that you were solving. So, with this at this point, you have just arrived in the city and you are looking for work. And with your investigation talents, which you do have for your feats, I'm going to say that you decided to go over to their building and you decide to join them on their most recent investigation as a new recruit. So, all right, let's just say you just arrived at their office. You knock on the door, of course.
Come in.
All right, walk in, and you could basically act. You could basically say whatever you want for this.
And don't worry about voices all that much.
You don't have to do voices or anything. Just be yourself.
Okay. Do I know his name? Are you a sergeant?
No,
Detective?
I'm Cade.
His name is Cade. Just call him Cade. And Ender, what's your name again?
Oliver Mann, I think.
Oliver.
Oh yeah.
So you two are already in the building?
Yeah, these two are already in the building. They're still trying to solve the murder case that just happened. They just got rid of one of the daughter of the duo and found out there's a cult that might be involved in this case. A cult that has been murdering people.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you enter.
I enter. Hi, Cade and Oliver. My name is Billy. I heard you were looking for some help on a murder investigation.
All right. Let's see what you make of this, and I hand her some of the material I've been going over.
So basically, you've been recapped on the case.
Okay.
All of a sudden, the officer that you guys have met before has returned, and he is pretty much
distressed.
yeah.
Distraught.
It's more like he's just absolutely tired. He is getting sick and tired of running around in circles at this point because now they're having to look for a cult, and not to mention their police headquarters. Luckily enough, only one person was killed, and it happened to be the dude who killed himself's son.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was actually really bad luck. I actually rolled 99% survivors, so I have 100 cops. All 99 of them survived, and only he died.
Oh.
Especially since
Generally when you roll with the percentile, it's for something like that. It's generally the low rolls you want, because 99 that would have been like basically a nat 1.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason why I decided to do things a little different in this case.
So you went with chaos rules.
Yeah. However, unfortunately, I also named the guy Carmine Jenkins. Basically, 2 names that would guarantee someone to death. Even though that honestly he could have lived through it, but
No.
it was just not in the cards. He was basically red-shirted.
Oh.
Red shirts, Star Trek. Anyone who wears a red shirt dies.
Yes.
Okay, it is.
Totally external.
That's
Sad
what
face.
So he actually said that during that.
For now, when you roll, you can use the dice. Yeah.
Great.
All right, so right now,
Metal, give it a lift,
Wow, it's nice.
and then
It's gorgeous.
feel that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like these.
all right, so I just wish we could finally find this cult and get it over with.
Do we have any leads?
Well, we managed to find out a couple of things. Well, the daughter definitely belongs to the cult, so you were right on your hypothesis of the cult. Mm-hmm. And it turns out the father was too, even though all we found was his arm from the explosion.
Any
Didn't even
marking?
kill anyone except for one person, which it happened to be his son.
That's
I
gruesome.
kind of feel bad, but
That's rotten
at the
luck.
same time, he was literally giving him the information about the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel too bad.
No. You bring it upon yourself when you break the rules.
Pretty much, yeah. Right now, we're still looking for any signs of this cult. And not to mention, we're also still repairing the HQ, which is nearly destroyed entirely. We're still using our desks, thank God. And thank God there's not been any rain.
Right.
So it works out in our favor.
Yeah. Alright, so. Okay, where to go
there
from
was also one more thing. We found a cursed dagger.
Cursed
that was found at the crime scene. The hunter said it was left behind by the killer.
Do we know who, is it registered to anyone?
Unfortunately, no. We tried looking for every shop in the city, and even though that our shops are really very dear, no one actually knows of selling this thing. We
know
could
that-
talk to another merchant, but there's only a few merchants that really pass by here on the regular.
Do you know detect magic?
I do.
Then let's get to ritual casting that bad boy and seeing if we can identify the curse that's on it.
Sounds good enough to me. All right, so now you have to roll a d20.
Oh, actually,
right?
well, no, ritual casting, you spend 10 minutes casting the spell so you don't have to use a spell
good.
slot. Only certain spells can be ritual cast.
Detect magic is one.
Yeah.
All right, so at this point, you guys wait for 10 minutes, and you do perform detect magic. You find out that the cursed blade was used is an unusual variety. It's almost like the blade was mixed with devil blood and angel blood, creating almost like a hybrid blade. A blade that can not only smite the wicked, but also smite the just.
I think it'd be smite the wicked, condemn the just.
Condemn the just, yeah. It's pretty interesting. A blade like that is extremely rare. Only a handful of people have ever had weapons like this. Tara was one of them. The other was his brother. And the third is somewhere out there.
That could be catastrophic in anyone's hands.
Let's see if we can.
Basically, this weapon, if it was made correctly, could kill a god easily just by stabbing him once, anywhere. Because it's designed to destroy pretty much anything that is pure of heart, or pure of good, or pure of evil.
Let's take this to the local clergy and have them keep it under lock and key.
All right, sounds good. So you guys head over to the church where the clergy is at right now. He's basically praying as usual with a group of people. He's making sure that everyone's still calm, cool, and collected during this whole chaos that's been going on. Of course, he sees you guys and, of course, tells everyone to leave. Hello, my children. Welcome. So, what do you have? Because I feel like you're here for something.
Yes, we're hoping you can keep an item we collected in our investigation locked away from prying eyes.
All right.
Just be careful.
He sees the blade and drops it.
Okay, if you want me, I'll carry it. And
No, you look at him and he's terrified. He is scared of even going near that thing.
He obviously knows something about the blade that we don't.
What?
Did you find this?
well, it was delivered to us by one of the police officers.
He grabs your collar. Who had it?
I don't know the name of the person. They brought some information to us so we could use it in our investigation and brought the dagger.
Was it with a young woman?
It was delivered. Crap! I'm forgetting their name. The names of
The woman's name is Christine. You found out afterwards.
the woman who delivered delivered it to him in the first place was named Christine.
Shit.
What aren't you telling us?
Okay, what is the deal with this
That
thing?
damn blade should have been destroyed a long damn time.
Can you help us destroy it now?
I can't. The only 3 people that actually know how to destroy that thing are all dead now. That basically confirms that the sorcerer I mentioned beforehand died during the war.
Alright.
Basically, he tells you the story that Terra, his brother, and the sorcerer, all 3 of them, were the only ones powerful enough to destroy that blade in its entirety.
Got anyone that knows resurrection magic?
No, no one has it anymore. Except for Mr. Boom, I remember his name. However, in his case, he's gone. He just started traveling. And then, of course, there was Terra. He's dead. Then there's his brother,
Yeah.
died. And then there was the sorcerer.
I know.
He was also dead.
I was planning on having the sorcerer resurrected so he could help us.
Do we know the ritual we need to destroy the blade?
I do, but it can only be performed by someone who's reached a level higher than anyone has ever gone. Basically equivalent to a god.
Maybe a certain Dragon King might.
Dragon Kings aren't even powerful enough. If he saw this thing, he'd be flying out to the ocean to drown himself.
Well, I was gonna say maybe he has a scroll of resurrection hidden away. I mean, it's pretty valuable. It could be considered treasure.
I guess we could check, but don't know if he has anything. So of course, he decides to grab the knife reluctantly and puts it in a sealed container that basically nullifies all magic in order to make sure that thing is never unleashed.
Or detected?
He wants to make sure no one finds out about this thing, because if someone found out this thing was loose,
Yeah.
let's just say there will be another global arms race trying to get it back.
How do we know we can trust him?
Oh, trust me, the clergy, he's terrified of this thing. He wants it gone. So for him, he's on your side. He wants that thing gone more than anyone else. However, he does state you need to go find someone who knows about the history of this blade, because he only knows bits and pieces. If someone needs to clarify you about the whole damn thing, you're going to need to find an expert.
What's the name of this blade? If it has one, even.
They call it the Soul Eater.
So, gotcha. Alright. Well, let's check the local university.
Yep. The university is where these guys had met a historian previously. So luckily enough for him, these guys, they know him. So you guys walk inside. He's like, "Hey, how you guys doing?" What's with the case? The clergy opens it up and he's like, "Close the damn box! Are you mad? If anyone found out about this blade still being
Shut
around."
up! And calmly tell us what you know about this.
The Soul Eater blade is supposedly a weapon that was designed by the 3 great kings. Before the nations became Haven and Dronalia, there were 3 major kingdoms. One filled with demi-humans, those of the demon races, and of course those of human. The 3 kingdoms went against a demon lord so powerful it could basically wipe out the world of gods. The character I referenced after our last stream. Yeah, basically my character became a demon lord. Long story short, that weapon was designed to murder him, which it worked. However, no one could destroy it. Not even the mages who created the damn thing. They even say that if anyone tries to destroy it, their souls are erased from existence entirely. The only way to destroy it is to have something of equal power that killed it.
Is there anything like that in existence?
Well, if it's strong enough to kill a god, then
You need something of equivalent value in order to destroy it. Luckily enough, I think your friend Oliver may know someone. If not, then I think I might know a person.
alright.
But I'll have to look. He goes through his book, and of course he looks up a bunch of names,
All right.
Aha, there it is. A man named Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke is an expert when it comes to arcane magic. Not only that, he's also an expert at weapons crafting. If anyone can tell you how to be able to get rid of this thing, it's him. Plus, he also, right now, he's been a reporter ever since the war.
All right.
He's actually done a lot of reports during the war. He was a chronicler of sorts.
All right.
Chronicling the stories of the heroes who fought in the war and eventually finally ended it.
Where can we find Hawk?
I think he's still traveling, but he should be back here actually. He'll be meeting me over at the front gate.
All right. Let's go.
Alright? And of course, you guys head off, and guess who decides to show up unannounced, wanting to join your adventure?
Dickface McGee.
Pretty much, the paladin, yeah.
Uh,
Hello, my good friends!
let's see if this scares him. Hey, you want to see something cool?
Sure.
Eh.
Amazing. Can I have it?
No, it's actually something we're trying to destroy. It's a cursed dagger.
I shall join you on this glorious adventure. He goes
All right.
following you. And then, of
God damn
course,
it.
the doctor and the assassin both are there, like, oh, hey, how you guys doing? Wait, why are you here? I'm joining him on an adventure to destroy a cursed dagger.
He announces
What?
stuff wherever he goes.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
He's boastful. He loves the attention. Even though he's a total dirtbag.
But can he help us?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
The dude's
right.
a tank. He can basically, he's numb to most pain.
All right.
You would have to literally cut his head off in order to murder him.
A Highlander.
Pretty much.
There could be only one.
Freedom! Anyway,
Wrong Scott.
I know.
Wrong pseudo
I know,
Scotsman.
I'm just making a joke.
You're thinking of the Belgian pseudo Scotsman, not the Australian pseudo
Oh yeah, you're right.
Scotsman.
Shit, never mind.
Either way, there could
So-
be only one.
Alright,
Let's get
so-
back to the task at hand. This
Alright,
dagger is heavy.
so what the heck is in that box?
Eh.
He fades.
I gently kick him just until he wakes
And
up.
of course, his wife is telling in sign language, "Please stop hurting my husband."
Since I don't understand sign language, I'm not doing enough damage to hurt. I'm just
Don't worry. Don't worry. The paladin is basically saying it. She's asking you to please stop hurting my husband.
I'm not hurting him. I'm just trying to get him to wake up.
She kisses him on the cheek and he wakes up. Hey, wait, what? I thought I just saw a cursed dagger.
He's got to stop doing that.
Yeah, and you really need to
not
stop
helpful.
kicking him.
I'm not kicking him anymore.
He, of course, wakes up and is basically wondering, okay, seriously, what the fuck?
It was delivered to us.
Oh, Jesus, why? Does anyone else know about this thing? Except for the group of people that are right here? Because I have a feeling you told them.
Well, there's the guy who delivered it to us in the first place,
Oh, that officer, okay, guy.
and then I'm blanking on
The
the
people
name
that owned
again.
it before that are all dead, right?
Crap, I'm blanking on the name.
Oh, I need to take a break from this thing. This thing is...
Christine?
Yeah, Christine.
Tara?
Yeah, Christine, basically.
Yeah.
At this point, he's now contemplating whether to join you guys or not because, on the one hand, getting rid of that dagger is very important. On the other hand, he doesn't want to die from the damn thing.
Well, with his help, it'd be easier to destroy it because we'd have many more capable people to help us.
It's an ugly job, but somebody has to do it.
Correct.
All right, I'm in.
Thank you.
And if that's the case, we're gonna have to go find the hunter. He jumps right behind him. God bless him. Why do you keep doing that? It's always fun to mess with you.
I was just thinking that.
I swear to God, you're almost as bad as the paladin. Total offense. Always taken.
Always men.
Let's just go.
All right.
And so the group decides to meet up with the merchant, who, of course, then spot and on his way towards the gate, and when it was opening, he kind of did take a glance at the dagger that was right there. So he's about to start turning around. He's like, "Hey, hold on a moment." Hello, good sir. Welcome to my traveling story. Please don't sell me that dagger.
Why would we?
Wait, you're actually not trying to sell? Thank God. I don't want to get stuck with that thing.
We want to do the exact opposite of sell. We want to destroy it.
Oh, well, that's pretty easy. All you have to do is head over to... Actually, no, wait. That place got destroyed a while ago, so that's not going to happen. Originally, there was a mountain range that had a volcano that you could do it in, but I believe someone used an explosion to destroy that along with an army of goblins and helmed horrors, so...
That option's out.
Well, we
Mainly, I think it was some mechanical guy. I don't really know who his name is.
Well, we could see if the clergyman knows a couple clerics that could use a wish spell to restore the volcano. I mean,
It's possible, but unfortunately, we're going to need something of a godlike weapon or tool that can help us out. Wait! I know about one. The God's Hand.
and we have to go back to the Dragon King.
You're going to where now?
The God's Hand. It's in the hands of the Dragon King, is it not?
Oh, good lord. Okay, let's go. And of course, he decides to use one of his spare wagons to carry you guys there. Mainly because, and hey, he's getting paid by the others, so
Yeah.
you don't have to pay a single dime in this case.
Nice.
You guys, of course, travel around and you finally arrive at your destination. When this happens, you then come across the cave which holds the Dragon King. However, he's not the only one there. There's the God's Hand still playing poker, along with Terra Firma. Terra is also there, literally playing poker with the group.
Well, my character is not reacting because, well, they didn't know Terra. But
Yeah,
if
none of
I was still playing Hylas, I would have been. I probably would have stomped my hooves over to him and gone. Care to explain yourself?
Wasn't he dead?
Oh yeah, he's dead. But during the story, he became a god
Oh.
for his good deeds, and literally, he was being the ultimate good guy compared to his brother, who just wanted to wipe out all life just for fun.
Yeah. All right. So,
You guys, of course, walk up to him.
yes.
Yo, dude, we got company. Why in the world do we have company at this hour? Oh, come on. It's not even that bad.
And
No, actually, he looks at you. Have I met you somewhere before?
I don't think so, but
Are you
I
sure?
need your help with
You look like someone.
this.
Oh, Jesus, not again.
Wait,
Also, why do you look like a certain individual? I think the other one was Hylas, I remember.
who? You gotta remember, my character doesn't know Hylas.
Never mind. Just someone I know.
There.
However, if I remember correctly, you both have the same voice. I will never understand that. Anyway. Basically, so why in the world do you still have that cursed dagger? I thought we sealed it away. Wait,
Well, it
what-
was-
Wait, what dagger?
It
I'm
was
not dealing with it.
It was delivered to us by the police, by a policeman from Haven.
Wait, what cursed dagger?
He-
I'm going to destroy this world.
But could you
Every
destroy
race-
this dagger first?
I swear to God, every single race in this damn world are idiots.
We want the dagger destroyed.
Yeah, but at the same time, why did you bring it here?
We had no other choice.
We had no other choice. We thought the God Hand could help.
Well, it's possible I could help. Yeah, your meta-ass talking self, you jackass. Not to mention, you cheated poker.
All the good people.
Read 'em a week, boys. Full house. Royal flush asshole, eat that. Alright, so what do you need help with again?
We need help destroying this accursed dagger.
The Soul Eater?
Yeah.
Too bad.
What?
Can't get destroyed, unfortunately. That stupid ass demon lord from one of the other worlds decided to really cause havoc here.
Okay.
The reason why there's new gods like me, the Dragon King, and the God's Hand here is because of that dipshit.
Okay.
Seriously, he murdered every single god and demon lord and devil king from every reality. You think you're gonna end up just getting bored after a while?
There's no way to destroy this.
No. But there's some good news, it's not cursed anymore.
Well, that's good.
Besides, why are you guys all terrified? That thing hasn't had any magic in that thing in years.
Excuse me?
Yeah, sure it has residue magic, but that's mainly to show its identity. That's really it. That thing has lost all of its power after using it against the Demon Lord. That thing's more than just a plain trinket you could get for at least about maybe 5 billion platinum at most.
Explain that to the people that are dead now.
Say what now?
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention that there's been some cultish activity, and this was most likely recovered from one of the crime scenes.
He grabs the blade, pulls the sheath out, and notices it has a serrated blade. Tell me, did the wounds have serrated edges on them?
I believe they did.
Okay, guys, we may have a problem here. And then, of course, they look at it and they're like, oh, Jesus. Now I see what they're doing. You'd think they would learn, but I guess they don't. But I guess mortals aren't dumbasses, so it's not like it's much of a big deal for us.
So is the power restored to it then? The magic is there.
Barely. You would need to kill at least 1 million civilians in total. How many did you say this thing has killed so far?
I would say, I believe wasn't it 50?
Around 50, yeah.
Yeah, about 50 people.
Good. Hey Tara, can you tell how many this thing's already killed in total? Alright, let me see. I should be able to check.
Oh, sweet.
999,950 kills.
Jesus. Okay, can one of you put it somewhere else where people would have to try their absolute damnedest to get it? Can you lock it away for us?
What do you suggest, Tara? Why are you asking me? I'm the new guy here. I don't have that much responsibility. Actually, wait, I can't even say that because I am one.
Well, you could say, thank freaking me.
I'll take that, yeah. Thank freaking me. Still, it's not like we have much of a choice. We could try sending it to the void, but even that could still be opened up and they'll find it. We know how crafty immortals are. And
Yeah.
especially since if they're that desperate to restore power to this damn thing, it's not like it's going to be any use anyway. Sure, it can kill gods and everything, but it's not like it's actually going to work. Its magic is specifically designed to kill the Demon Lord. And that's it. Whoever this cult is, they basically got the wrong idea with this thing. It was designed to kill one Demon Lord and one Demon Lord only. And let's just say, that dude's been dead for over 1 billion years.
Well, they're doing damage with it anyway.
Could they use the magic inside the dagger to resurrect the Demon Lord?
Nope. Luckily enough, that's impossible. Once the magic's stored in here, it's pretty much impossible to get it out.
Okay.
Except to kill the Demon Lord, which was dead. Or should I say, more erased from all existence.
Okay.
Except
then.
from the existence he came from, and now he's just stuck there. Which is also kind of good, because the last thing we need is him running around. Though, at the plus side, he did make his world completely free of gods and gave mortals the ability to choose for themselves, so I guess it's good and bad.
Still, we should do something about the dagger.
Even if they get 50 more kills with this thing, it's not like it's going to do them any good. But
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
If we could save 50 more people, that would be something.
you're right.
Though the fact that they killed so many with that dagger.
A lot of these kills with the dagger came from the war. Not surprising, considering the death toll in that war was insane.
So someone killed almost how many people with that dagger?
999,000 people. 99,900.
Okay, then there were a lot of people who went missing during that war.
Listen, are you
Well,
kidding?
Missing, or I mean, who knows what some of the people who were killed with this dagger during the war could have been civilians.
Have you seen the reports? 50 billion people died in the first year of the war after at the start. Trust me, with as many people that live in this world as you think, the population dropped by nearly 2/3 after the war ended. Which is why the city is so bustling right now. It's the only remaining city that hasn't necessarily, gotten screwed.
Well, where do we go from here if we can't destroy the knife and we can't?
Well, I have a theory. And, luckily enough, if it works, then you don't have to worry about this thing again.
Alright.
You give this back to the police. If someone steals it and gets 50 more kills with it, and if the power does somehow manage to restore it to full capacity, all I have to do is teleport, grab it, teleport out, and then I can send that thing to the edge of the universe.
But then 50 more people would die.
But at the same time, it's impossible for this thing to kill anyone else. Once this thing reaches its limit, this thing can't kill anyone, except for the Demon Lord, who's dead. So basically, instead of it stabbing my hand, it would pass right through.
Alright, let's use it as, we can still use it as bait to capture the cultists.
That could also work.
I say we should create a near identical one, keep the real one with us, and give the fake to the police.
Your turn. Fine. He snaps his finger, there's another knife right in your hand.
Alright.
An exact replica, except it doesn't have any of the effects.
I put the real blade away on my person and put the fake one in the box. And I say, thank you very much for all that you've done for us. We must away.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yes, it was.
Who the hell's this jackass?
We're surrounded.
I'm the one who's at crotch height, dick.
I'm talking about the dude, the paladin over here.
Oh.
Not you.
It's hard.
I am the paladin, known as Jaeger. I am one who will defeat all. I search for glory and endless bounties. Oh,
and
great.
then someone
I
just
swear to
goes,
God.
and then all of a sudden he goes flying against the wall.
I'm perfectly fine. Jesus Christ.
And
Is he chaotic evil?
and then all of a sudden a rock falls from the ceiling.
Is this guy chaotic evil or something?
Pretty sure.
Jesus Christ's sake. I thought we got rid of all those damn paladins from the war. Wait, hold on. Was this guy working for Haven?
I believe so.
Oh, Jesus. I know you asshole. You're from that freaking rescue mission. Good to see you remember me, my pal. He just took the knife from there and just stabbed him with it. Seriously, this guy just never... No, he used the real one. He is in agonizing pain right now. He's not gonna die, though.
And I rip it from his chest and put it back.
Aw, why did you do that? He was suffering. Hey, I may be a god, but I'm not merciful.
We have a plan to enact, so we need to go.
All right.
I mean, while he's laying there, you can still kick him in the balls. I mean, that's gonna hurt.
All right, hold on. Drag his body over to the entrance. You guys do. And he kicks him so hard in the balls, he launches him all the way over to Haven City.
Do you feel better now?
Ah, I feel so much better now.
All right.
You know, I like this dude. That's what the doc said. The doc says he basically says that this dude is the man. Thank you. I think he totally deserves it after being such a complete asshat. One of these days, that dude's gonna eventually die a horrible death, and I would love to watch it. Though at the same time, he does have empathy, which is rare for a chaotic evil paladin. So yeah, that's more than I can say for most chaotic evil paladins. So I actually feel bad for kicking him in the balls. And then he uses his hearing. I'm okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. I hate him now. Get going. Actually, hold on. Yo, dude, your turn again. No, he's contemplating. What do I get in return? Seriously? You're going for that shit again? I thought you said you were done with that whole deal shit. Especially with the last group. Oh, come on. The last group was so fun. What do you mean by last group? Oh, there was a group of individuals who found me and, of course, resulted in Terry here becoming a god, so works out in the favor of everyone. Yeah, let's just say that it was Hylaeus and a few others. Wasn't for those guys, the war would not have ended the way it did. Hopefully those guys are doing a lot better than I did. No worries. So then he's like, alright, fine, I won't mess with everyone. As soon as he said that, he snapped his fingers. You're already back in Haven City. Seriously, the guy's a bit of a
is a Jaeger planted firmly in a building?
Actually, more like he fell into a bell tower, and then he crashed through the floor, all through the floors, landed on the floor, and then the bell collapsed right on top of him.
Any bats in the belfry?
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of bats biting him. Like I said,
rotten luck.
Unfortunately, when others hate him, that eventually turns into bad luck.
I don't think he's that bad.
You see, the more he's praised and the more glory he gets, the more his good luck seems to roll around. But the more people hate him, the more bad things happen to him.
Oh, that's dark.
It's one of his. It's the reason why he is so empathetic when he does. He actually understands people's pain and suffering. It's just that at this point, he'd rather not feel himself sometimes. And considering his luck, that happens more times with this group of people than anyone else. That's the reason why he's getting hurt so many times.
Alright, so
With this in mind, you guys arrive at your office, and the officer is there waiting for you.
alright.
Where the hell have you guys been?
We've been trying to find a way to destroy this thing, but lo and behold, it's just we're just gonna give it back to you in this enchanted box and hope for the best.
All right. He takes the box.
I walk away disgruntled as convincingly as possible, just like
Guys?
Yeah.
I'm letting you know I gotta go eat dinner real quick.
Oh, no worries, man.
That reminds me, we have about half an hour before.
Yeah, normally we do it around 6:30 or 6:45. We're gonna try to go a little bit more
Okay.
since we did start a little late.
Alright.
At this point, you guys do arrive. He arrives back at HQ and puts it in the basement safe. The next night, the knife is stolen.
Oh my god, who could have seen that coming?
Yeah, you put the real knife in your drawer.
In a false bottom, I assume.
Yep.
Alright.
So
You guys are in your apartments, basically resting for the night. Unfortunately, someone who was in there knew about the secret compartment in your drawer and switched the real knife with the fake. Though you guys don't know it. At this point, you guys are about to go to work as usual when you then hear about a massacre of 50 people recently, and it led to the suicide of another cultist.
saw that coming.
I go and take the quote-unquote knife and strike it against something hard.
It shatters. It's basically a blade made of glass.
Okay, someone in our group yesterday knew about this, and that they switched the knife.
I think
Well-
we should go back to the detective and ask him who he told.
Actually, he's actually there with you guys.
He's with us.
Well, that's really harsh. Why would you blame me? I put the knife away exactly as I was told.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the group that was with us when we traveled to go see the Dragon King.
Anyway, basically the others do arrive, and everyone is now wondering what the hell happened. The plan should have been flawless, but yet somehow he managed to get away with it. And now everyone's yelling at each other. And then all of a sudden, of all people, you guys know that I did see that strange marking on the merchant, right? Say what now?
I go up to it. This is Jaeger, I'm guessing, right?
Yep, the paladin.
I headbutt him as hard as I can in the nads. And then I go for the Sugar Ray speed bag and just start beating him.
Everyone started beating out of him afterwards.
Say,
It's not
why
productive, guys.
didn't you say anything at the time?
I did. I told you guys. You completely ignored me.
That's
So wait a minute. You mean you actually had something smart to say the entire time we were walking, and you're blaming us for it? Well, that's because you guys literally ignore me every day. So this is all on you for once. Not on me.
Next time you see someone with that marking, grab them by the arm and drag them to us.
I tried. The dude ran off as soon as we arrived at the cave.
Alright.
And everyone else was literally talking to him. It would have been weird if I tried anything. Remember that! He looks at the dock, he's like, oh my god, I actually caused all this. His wife does try to cheer him up, but yeah, he's still pretty bummed. For once, his anger towards him actually costed him this whole thing.
Right.
It costed 50 lives in return.
Where the hell is the merchant now? We've got to find him.
Oh, I already took care of him. I murdered him as soon as I got the chance. But he already transferred the knife.
You murdered him.
Go get his stuff if possible. We can go through his records.
I told you, I'm prepared.
Thank you.
He gives you guys the sack of stuff that was in his pocket, and you open it, and you find a whole bunch of cultish symbols.
Let's start going over it.
So, all of you guys decide to go through the sack. Now, I want you guys to use a perception or investigation roll. Basically, use a d20. And then you use your modifier with it.
Yeah.
So, basically, your modifier would be, with your intelligence, that would be +5. And plus your proficiency bonus, that would be a +8.
Yeah.
So we're gonna roll now.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll roll for Ender this time, just so...
Let's try this.
Do it
I'm
that
gonna
way.
roll for Ender since he's kind of good right now.
19.
Much better.
Okay.
So you have
Hang on,
a
where did my dice
27.
go?
Let's see what I get.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for Ender here, as well as the rest of the group. Oh, well, Jaeger found jack crap.
Right. And
David the doctor did not. Alice,
I got a 16, and
I'm
she
sorry,
got
Alex the
a
hunter,
total of.
nope. Jen the, wow, she found something.
She got a total of 27.
Well, it would have taken someone with that number to actually reach the number I was hoping for. You had to have a minimum of 25 to find a secret map inside the lining of the bag. A map that leads to the cult's headquarters.
All right. We see this, and I go talk to the clergyman, see if he has some devoted clerics who'd like to go bust some cultish heads.
Are you kidding? I'll gather an army. They
Then
hurt
what-
the people of this city. I will make them pay with justice.
Then let's do it.
Yep, the doc, of course, volunteers to join in, especially since if anyone gets injured, he can heal them.
Right.
Yeah.
Then, of course, there's his wife, who could take on the assassin leader pretty easily, so would Hunter.
Oh, impressive.
Well, they are brother and sister. Those two basically could easily handle all sorts of shit.
Their brother and sister and husband and wife?
But
No. Hunter is the assassin's
Okay.
brother.
yeah.
Oh my god, you sick-minded
I didn't
person.
know what you were saying.
Jeez.
Sorry,
Anyway,
Game of Thrones.
and of course,
Pardon me.
oh
Oh,
god.
speaking of which,
Okay, now I can understand your mindset.
Did
I
you
can
see the screenshot that was leaked from the House of the Dragon?
Oh no.
I actually got to see Matt Smith as his character. Good lord, he looks weird with white hair. I mean, it just kind of blends into his forehead. Like it just goes forehead. It's almost like what goes on with Lisa and Bart and Maggie. Just head, hair.
Yeah.
Like there's no visible border.
True. Okay. At this particular point, of course, I would happily volunteer my services to join you on your adventure. I kind of do feel bad that I wasn't able to stop him beforehand, but I do want to help out any way I can.
All right.
As long as I get to charge in there murdering them, I will be fine.
When we tell you to, we need to come up with a plan.
Sounds good enough to me.
All right.
And then, of course, the clergy does decide to go out and go search for help. Because, trust me, he has connections all over the city.
Makes me a little nervous, that guy, but I'm glad he's on our side.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy, but unfortunately, even he has his limits of his patience.
Right.
Yeah.
Mainly dealing with scumbags who murder innocent people. He's lawful good in this case, so that's the reason why.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
All right. So, how many people has the clergyman been able to gather?
Well, as a week goes by, he has now gathered an army of 1,000 clergy ready to go. All the clerics are ready to go and smite these evildoers.
All right. First, we need to send the sneakiest of
Plus-
us to scout.
Also, the officer got his remaining officers to join in.
All right.
So you guys have a sizable force.
How do we know we can trust them?
They're officers. They're actual cops.
Yeah, well, we hid the dagger with them, and this is where we're at. That makes me nervous.
Well, you could ask him to do a background check, but that would take forever.
Good point. We'll just go with it.
Yeah, for right now.
I don't trust anyone. All right.
All right.
Understandable considering.
All right. We need to send the sneakiest of us ahead to the to the headquarters to scout the place out and see if they can find any traps, any secret passages of the like, and if they can ascertain the number of cultists in the headquarters at that point in time.
My sister and I and the dog will be the scouts. I may not look it, but I actually have stealth experience.
All right.
And of
then
course,
those-
she says in sign language, yeah, I'm pretty much an expert at it.
all right.
Kind of comes with the territory when you're an assassin.
So go.
They, of course, head out.
And
We'll
while
report back a day later, though.
all right.
It's going to take them a full day to do a full scan.
All right. So we get all necessary supplies like healing equipment. Let's say maybe some like things like rope, weighted stones to purposely trigger some traps in our favor, and the biggest, meanest, gnarliest looking firearms we can scrounge up.
All right.
What's going on?
You guys are about to ambush a cult group.
Oh,
With some,
Yeah, that means you're going to have to be ready for some battling.
okay.
like
Alright.
I mean weapons so gnarly, Mr. Torg would be like,
Well, the officer that's been helping you out has a 44 Magnum. However, that thing kicks like a mule and his wrist breaks every time he uses it.
ooh, must have a strength score of 8.
Unfortunately, he does.
Well,
However, the rest of his crew normally use like a 357, a small
That's a-
caliber handgun.
that's still a
still
standard.
decent.
Yeah.
It's still a decent firearm, a decent revolver.
Right.
But actually, no. If we're gonna go with that, then we're gonna go with the Colt Navy. The Colt Navy 1880. Basically, they're like round cylinders, long barrels, that sort of stuff.
Got
then, of
anything like the
course-
1887?
Something like that, yeah. No one's gonna be using lever actions because if they do, then they won't be because you're just gonna be in closed space.
Well, the 1887 is a shotgun. That's what.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them have that.
Yeah.
And of course, the rest of the clergy have axes and hammers.
Alrighty.
So,
We wait for our scouting party to report back. So I would suggest saying goodbye to your loved ones, because there's probably going to be a good chance we may not come back for this.
alright, so while the others do that, a day passes and the group does return. Okay, well, we have some good news and some bad news.
Bad news first.
There's a lot more of them than we originally thought.
By how much?
I thought the cult was honestly around 500 members, which is the usual amount.
Let me guess, 500,000.
10,000. Surprisingly, you were actually a lot more than you originally thought. It's actually
Thankfully, my sarcastic wit has actually saved me from disappointment. Because 500,000 would have been.
It wouldn't have fit the underground tunnels.
Oh yeah. All right. So 10,000, and we're 1,000 strong or so. So
Pretty much, around 1,000.
Where are they hold up?
They're in part of the they're in the catacombs. Luckily enough, there's a catacomb chamber in the undercity that, in case if the city were to be attacked, it would be used as a safe haven for the civilians.
and
But
how many?
since Haven City was never attacked during the war,
Yeah. How many entrances are there into the headquarters?
there were a total of 12. Almost all of them were sealed away except for 2. One that leads straight to the heart of the city, and the other that leads right near the main gate.
All right. I suggest we divide our forces and go in a pincer maneuver, because if they're sealed up, we can more effectively route them.
I suggest that you will take the tunnel system. The clergy, of course, says that they'll take the tunnel system down near the gate. After all, the tunnel system is much larger and could move 1,000 troops inside without any real major issue.
All right.
Well, what is our plan once we get there? Are we trying to get the dagger back, or are we trying to kill
Well,
the...
get dagger back, kill the cultists, and I'd say, how far away is the headquarters from the city? How far is the headquarters away from the city?
It's under the city.
Like how far under?
Like, it would be around 20 or about like 10 to 20 feet below.
Well, there goes my plan of exploding all remains of the.
I wouldn't recommend
Yeah.
it. An explosion like that could collapse the entire city, killing everyone inside.
Yeah, I know that.
Do we know who the leader of this cult is?
Nope, never revealed his face.
Well, then let's see. Well,
I do know this. They were using a magic spell that altered their voice.
And the only reason they would do that is because we know the voice.
they're a public figure.
Could be. And of course, the assassins is in sign language that they were also they had magic within them. She can detect magic very easily because she's dealt with all sorts of it. Plus, her husband also happens to be mage in his own right, not just a healer.
Then we should tell the clergymen have some anti-magic spells ready to go.
I'm already prepared for that. All the clergy here are all trained to handle magic users.
Alrighty.
They're not mage killers, but
Well,
pushing
today
the
they
gate.
may have to be.
Oh, trust me, we all know the risks of this operation.
Alright.
So, what do we do about the top side entrance?
Okay, so.
Think we should have the cops go down that way?
Yeah. They'll go top side. We'll go in one of the underground tunnels. You guys go in the larger of the two.
Yeah. Also, we'll have your guys' group go after the leader. We'll be able to
Alright.
clear you a path.
Alright.
I shall charge in and take on the whole army myself.
Do be careful. Even you must have your limits.
Oh, trust me, I've gotten stabbed 1,000 times and I was perfectly fine. Yeah, right, you were stuck in the hospital for 3 months. Okay, I was moderately injured, but I was fine afterwards. Or the
Still-
time you got poisoned by literally getting shanked by a freaking dart that was filled with poo.
Ooh, punji. Punji steaks.
Okay,
Those are
now
bad.
that was definitely an embarrassing one. Or the time you got crushed by a land of boulders when you decided to yell out your catchphrase. Charge, my friends! We shall defeat these enemies. Did you actually copy me? Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
Work on your inflections. You might actually match me. Oh God. She's
Well,
like, she basically says in sign language, I feel so sorry for you. Thank you, sweetie. I swear to God, being around this guy has actually made me feel
all
worse.
right. Well,
At least we're finally getting along.
let's
Don't tempt me.
do a final equipment check and then go to our assigned tunnels and go in.
Yep.
So-
Of course, you guys do your item checks, and now you move in.
Do I have a nice shotgun to lead the party with?
No. Well, the guns are standard issue, and they're magically built so that only the cops can use them. So let's say if someone were to steal their gun, they would be able to use it. They pull the trigger, and they're like,
Okay, so they're like street judges.
exactly.
Oh.
Street judges are weapons used in Psychopaths, basically.
I was talking about Judge Dredd.
Oh yeah, Judge Dredd. Never mind. Judge Dredd's actually
Only
more
judges
accurate.
can use the gun.
Yeah,
Only those guys can use their own guns. They can't be.
unless they have a genetic twin,
Yeah.
like the Sylvester Stallone one.
Ah,
Yeah.
Though I like the Carl Urban one more because that was much gorier.
right.
Yeah.
I like Mama.
Alright, during that time though, you guys are pretty much ready to go. Some of the cops go down first, the ones with shotguns. They're securing the area, and they're heading down one of the tunnel systems. You guys follow a group of them that are heading straight there, along with, of course, Jaeger the Paladin, and the rest of the crew from the original team.
Are we interested in prisoners, or are we just going to finish this?
Well, if there are any prisoners, you have the option to find them and rescue them.
Yeah.
Because remember, they did get their allotted 50, but that doesn't mean that they aren't going to try something else.
All right. Well, we rescue prisoners, but we take none.
When it comes to the enemy, yeah.
All right.
Of course, you guys finally find the cult. 10,000 are all around. And of course, a man floating, with his cape off, with his cloak off the ground, arrives at the podium. We shall resurrect our demon lord. He shall serve us well.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
Of course, everyone does believe him, and they start cheering, saying that the time is nigh. Of course,
And I suddenly go, see, I told you they were going to try and resurrect him.
and then Terra decides to pop in out of nowhere, only just because he was curious what's going on. Hey guys, what's up?
They're trying to resurrect the demon lord. Ha!
Wow, these guys are complete idiots because that guy actually knows he can't revive him.
Tell us something we don't know.
So, yeah, why in the world is he... Oh...
Okay, just spit it out. Spit it out.
I think I might know who the guy is, or guy or girl, or whoever
Just
this person
tell-
is. However, I can't say I'm not allowed to. Apparently, even the God's Hand is saying I'm not allowed to tell you guys. If I were to, then that would ultimately...
Tell us, is it possible to kill this person?
Oh yeah, of course they're mortal.
Okay.
kind of
And will
helper
it
if you
be
want
difficult to do so?
Depending on their size, it would just depend on how good you guys are aiming.
Anything else you want to tell that you can tell us?
Well, there's actually two of them. They also noticed the same guy wearing another cloak hiding in the shadows.
Body double.
Could be. Of course, he decides to disappear. Alright, so you guys ready?
Give me a moment. Headache.
And then all of a sudden, we got Corgi!
That's our cue.
Alright, sounds good. Everyone?
Jaeger. Kill.
Of course. Charge, my friends! And of course, he charges in and literally mows down most of them. He basically is using his shield to hit them so hard that some of them are being flung right into the walls. Others are being run over by his sheer weight.
So he's like a human bulldozer.
Pretty much.
All right.
However,
This is
as soon as he reaches the end, he then gets completely overrun.
Oh.
Don't worry, he's alive. He's just basically tanking all their stab wounds.
You could hear.
Get off me! Get off me! Get off me, you fucking bastards! And the
right.
group literally just stares at him. Did he just curse? I've never heard him curse before in my life.
Well, if you were overrun like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, true, but even back then he never did that. And then you notice that this one in the shadows turned around almost like he was just as curious as they were.
Let's go after him.
Alright, you guys decide to head on over. Now, normally I would get you guys to roll initiative, but then the dude then decides to do this. Wait, don't hurt me! I'm on your side!
The man in the cloak in the corner?
The one in the shadows, yeah.
The double?
Yep. He reveals his face, and of course, after the paladin Jaeger's finally done with all his work, it's like, oh, thank God! Now finally I can get some rest before. Boss? Hello. Turns out he decides to explain. Okay, here's the thing. I didn't technically die in that operation. I had to fake my death in order to look into this cult, because apparently they've been investigating him for the last 30 years.
And while all this is happening, where's the asshole who was at the podium?
Oh, her? She's not over there. She just ran off. Wait, her? Yeah. Didn't you know? Wait, I thought you guys figured it out. It's a fairy, for God's sake.
Oh, damn it.
What?
We're dealing with Fae here? Oh, this is gonna make things more complicated.
Basically, fairies normally are not really that hostile.
But
except for this one.
they're known for being more pranksters. But some of them can be rather dickish about it.
Yeah,
Is she
this
messing
one.
with like the end of the world here?
She basically just hates all other races except for her own. She wants hers to be superior, which is the reason why she's fooling people into getting this whole Demon Lord resurrection thing.
All right. Let's tempt fate by trying to go kill a Fae.
Sounds good enough to me. Let's do it. Looks like the old team's back. We'll take care of the cultists. You guys go after her.
All right.
Of course, you guys head off, and of course, she is cool. Though she still uses the whole raspy voice, though.
Give it a rest. That must be killing your throat. Just speak normally with us and tell us why. This, like, I'm just so weary and just tell us.
Basically, she can't talk. The reason why is because her voice was thrown. Her vocal cords were ripped out of her.
Can we cast a spell to
No.
make her
Can
communicate
anyone
in
hear?
another way?
Can anyone communicate telepathically?
One of them can, and he's not fighting. She says that she is getting revenge on all the races for what she had went through, from torture, from physical, mental, and spiritual abuse, including some horrifying things I would not like to go into. And also, second, she's also pulling a prank on all the mortar races because it's fun.
Again, it's the Fae. What'd you expect? What did we?
Ma'am, I think. Wait, if that was your plan, then you really took this way too far. She shot him with a lightning bolt and killed him.
Okay.
She points that to you guys, and now there are several armed men ready to attack you. You guys ready to roll for initiative?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Hand me that D20, please.
Basically, the initiative is where you're going to end up on the roll. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
believe
do-
it. Your initiative is, like your bonus initiative is plus your plus your dex modifier.
Yeah. So, hey Ender, you want him to roll for you, or do you get a roll for yourself?
What's
can you
your
hear me?
Yeah, I
What's
can
your
hear you.
dex modifier?
3.
Okay, yeah, you can roll
you
for me. if
You have
want.
a 17.
All right, I'll roll for you. All right. So what you got?
I have 17.
17.
Yeah.
You?
24.
24. And what's your dexterity modifier?
Hold on, I don't even have it up. Sorry. Give
No
me a
worries.
second.
Trust
Sorry,
me.
that's something that should have been up well before.
Well, we were pretty
Yeah,
busy.
I know,
We were
sorry.
pretty busy creating her character, so I wouldn't be surprised if I'm forgetting.
So view and my dexterity modifier.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
It's +4.
All right, give me a second.
Let me.
I actually gave him a good roll.
Let.
17. So plus 4, that's 21.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, so you have 21. He has
24 actually.
You have 24. He has 21 total because he rolled
Yeah.
17. And you have
17.
17. All right. All right. So right now, you guys are now preparing to fight. This is where the real combat gets into everything. So right now, we're gonna start with Ryan here. He'll start off. Right now, there are a total of 8 soldiers, all of them armed, ready to strike.
All right.
Also, I'm gonna roll for them too.
And
Okay.
they're all human, right?
Yep, they're all human. All right, so that's 3 people that are gonna be really, really slow.
All right. And one more question: is she just a regular Fae or a great Fae? Because there is
Great Fae.
Okay.
All right, so basically, yeah.
Okay. Where? Okay. Let's.
All right, so I found out what their order is gonna be in. Because once you guys are done with your turn, it's their turn afterwards.
Okay.
And I've already put them in the order, so
Oh, it would be under F. That's right.
he's double checking the stat bonuses of the Great Fae. Because trust me, each creature in this world has their own stats, their own abilities, all that. So it really does depend on a certain situation.
There's no way to avoid the bloodshed.
Huh?
There's no way to avoid bloodshed.
No.
Okay.
There's a lot of people dying out there. And while he's figuring that out, the 5-man group is doing pretty good at taking down most of them.
Because of Jaeger.
Well, Jaeger helped a lot in that case, but even he can't handle him on his own. With the group of 5, the original team that did the rescue mission, they can pretty much handle anything that they throw at them. Though they're definitely trying with magic spells and everything. As for the cops, they did manage to do a pretty good den in them, but at least 49 of them got killed in the ensuing battle.
Unfortunately, fairies aren't in here. Maybe they're in the player handbook. Because there are some, but I doubt it.
Alright, so give me a second. I'll actually look it up. Faye is F-E-Y?
Well,
That's
in the monster manual, the fairy dragon was F-A-E.
Okay, got it.
But if you're just like fairy or great fae would be F-E-Y. So try both.
There it is, got it. No.
And you're looking at the 5th edition, right?
Yep.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, her intelligence is high. Same with her wisdom. But her strength and her dexterity is low. I'm sorry, strength and God bless it. There we go. I have to double check on this. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're good. You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Alright, so right now, luckily enough the guards are humans. I pretty much know their stats, so... Or at least their specific stats.
Alright, so, who goes first?
You, then it's gonna be Ender, and then it's gonna be her.
Where's
Alright.
my D?
Alright, so what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack with my longsword at the nearest guard.
Alright, so you're gonna need to get a number that is past 10 because they are wearing mainly cloths. Like
Alright.
you would see clansmen or cultists would wear.
Proficient. So it'd be a total of 13.
Alright, you hit.
And then D8, 3. So 3 damage, and then I spend a key point to do 2 unarmed strikes.
Alright.
So that'd be there's one D4. What's the other side? I've dealt a total of 11 damage to this guy.
Ouch. Yeah, the dude is basically coughing up blood.
Good.
We're attacking the soldiers? Mm-hmm. Alright.
Alright, so my turn is over.
Alright, Ender, you're next.
Oliver.
I'm allowed to call him by his name.
Okay.
Because I'm the DM.
Oh, you're the DM. Alright.
Alright, so Ender, oh shoot, hang on. There we go. Apparently we had a bit of a glitch.
Okay.
Ender, you there?
Record like in browser, or are you using the actual app?
Oh, I'm using the browser.
Oh, okay, that might be part of the issue. I'm not
Actually,
sure.
no, I think we had a bit of an internet glitch. Like, it just cut out for a second.
Whoa, whatever. Let's get on with the.
Alright, so Ender, it is your turn.
Okay, so what's the situation right now again?
Right now, there are 8 of them. 3 of them are now heading straight towards Cade, basically. They're pissed.
Oh yeah, I just bloody.
3 of them are heading towards you, and 2 of them are heading towards her.
I'll attack. Can I attack the ones that are heading towards her?
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Oliver.
And I have a bow and arrow, I believe, so I think I'll use that. Here,
Alright.
let me double check and make sure I have it though. Yeah, I have arrows and.
Alright, then roll.
Okay, yeah, and a short bow. So can you roll for me?
Sure.
All right. He got a 16.
Alright, so he hit.
Nice.
All right, and
If he got
okay,
a nat
is it
20
a long or short bow?
Long
It's a short bow.
short bow.
Short bow. You're turn a couple pages that way.
This way?
Can I wanted to,
Wait,
can I do
there.
like
Look
3
for-
arrows
look
at
for
the same
short bow.
time?
Short bow. Right here.
Yeah.
What
Hang
is it,
on.
damage?
Can
Yeah.
you shoot 3 arrows at the same
16.
time?
1d6 piercing?
1d6. I do not believe he can shoot 3 arrows at once.
Unless he has some sort of skill.
That's alright
Yeah.
if I can. I was just wondering if I could.
No worries. So you have to roll 1d6.
And he is proficient with it, so I believe.
Yeah, so he gets a bonus, I think.
Yeah. So that'd be 1d6. What's your proficiency bonus, Ender?
+3.
+3. All right. So 1d6.
You know, I could just like take a screenshot
Nine.
of my thing and then you could.
You-
Alright,
you
hey
do
dude,
it.
you rolled a 9.
So yeah,
So you did 9 damage on the guy, and he is, yeah, after one of them got shot, he's basically hit right in the spine. He's like, He turns around, and he's now preparing to go after him now.
Nice shot, Oliver.
Alright, so now that leaves you.
Alright.
Now, you can do many things at this point. You can run, you can hide, you can attack, you can use
Oh, no, I'm gonna
spells.
fight.
I would suggest first casting mage armor because
Oh, there, thank you.
that would be.
Alright, so I got
because
his,
if you somehow miss with anything but But
I got his
magic
character
missile-
sheet right here,
All right.
so I know what he's going through. Yeah, got it.
So I was just taking this turn to cast Mage Armor. That would up it to. That would make your AC for the next 8 hours 16. So you'd be a lot harder to hit.
Can I use it to protect Oliver and Kate?
No, you can only use it
Only
on
on
yourself.
All right. Well, then I want to do a defensive move with my quarterstaff instead.
Go for it. All right. So,
Um,
are you gonna use mage armor or?
well, she can only use Mage Armor on herself. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I want to stand with my team. I want to attack.
All right. And then
so
you
can
have
use
a
a
plethora.
spell.
You have a whole bunch of damage dealing spells. Some of your cantrips, your first level spells, and remember you can cast Magic Missile as a 4th level spell.
Oh, okay.
That would mean
I want
That'd
to
be
use
4
my.
extra D4s.
Can I use my poison spray
yeah, you could.
You could do that, yeah.
or my firebolt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, anything, but remember you can target individual people with the bolts from Magic Missile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, they can't miss.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then I want to aim my magic missile. Cast that at.
4th tier.
Yeah.
All right. So that
tier,
means
so
4
the-
extra D. 4
Okay,
extra,
so hand me the D4. It's the no,
it's the pyramid.
The pyramid.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah, and your D4 too, please.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, you're gonna need one. You're gonna need one.
Yeah.
There. I'll just keep it out as well. All right, here you go.
All right.
All right, so he's gonna roll. He needs a total of 8 D4s in this case.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
No, seven.
7, yeah. Because you start up with 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's 2.
Okay. There's okay 3, 3, 2, and 2. So, and then okay. Make a note. 3, like 3, 3, 2, and 2. That will be your
That's,
the
10.
amount of damage.
That's 10
in
so
total.
far.
You'll be able to. So then, just 3 more. There. 1, 2, 2. Now you can.
That's 15 total.
Yeah. Now you can, like I said, you can take the individual damage and direct it towards multiple targets, or you can just decimate one.
I want to do multiple targets.
All right. Then, how many targets are around us?
There's 1 now heading towards her, 4 heading towards Oliver, and 3 heading towards you.
So that's 8. Then I would suggest having each of your bolts go to 7 different targets, and then, I mean, they won't be too badly hurt, but all of them will be damaged. But then, since you attack them all, yes,
Or you can
they'll
target
be
the
fixed.
person in front of you and deal 15 points of damage on him.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true.
Because right now, one of them's charging after you.
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who is the closest to the other guys to my team? Kate and Oliver. How many are there closest to us?
Well,
All 3
none of
of
them
us.
are close to you when it comes to Oliver because he's a pretty good distance away.
right.
Maybe about 10 feet away. You are the closest one to her, and you're around maybe 7 feet away.
And I'm okay because I have high AC and I can really. I mean, I already bloodied that one guy, so I
Alright.
would suggest focusing a bit on yourself right now because again, you do have an AC of 0, and wizards are kind of known for being glass cannons.
Okay. Well, then I'll just obliterate the one dude coming at
All
me.
All right, so
15
Yep, 15 damage. He has definitely been pushed back by the spell, and he's basically
Just pelted.
pelted, and he's down on the ground, but he's not dead.
All right.
Oh, and fill in one of the bubbles next to one of your 4th level spells. That will show a spell slot has been consumed.
Okay. What am I,
For
4th
now.
level?
Yeah.
All right, at this point, so here we go. Can I see the D4? Thank you.
It's right behind your computer.
Oh, I was wondering where it went. All right, so Now I'll have to roll for the ACs. We're gonna start with yours since he's the leader of the group. Oh, hit.
Well, who's hitting who?
Guard number 1 hit her.
Well, she has an AC of 0, so of course it's gonna hit.
Yeah. Yeah, the only way it would miss if I got that 1.
Right.
Yeah. Again,
If he's using a short sword, you'll take 4 damage.
which, considering your health pool, you'll be okay. So
Yeah,
subtract
you're at 35.
so-
That's 31 now.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just erase the big number. The small number shows you your max.
Okay, so 31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna aim for you. What's your AC?
18, but just a second.
So I need
Just a second.
anything higher.
Just a second. Let's see. Because I took the way of the Kinsei for my monk, and I'm holding my Kinsei weapon, I get a bonus +2 to AC, so 20.
All right. So the 3 of them are attacking. Miss. Miss. I got not 20 on the 3rd one.
All right.
So one of them managed to hit you by just sheer luck.
All right.
And because he got nat 1, that means it's double the damage. And since he's using a long sword,
Generally, it's
D8.
generally in 5th edition. When
Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's
you deal
an extra
to max.
D8. Sorry, an extra
No,
D8, right?
I thought it was just max damage for that weapon or spell. Yeah, that is right.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so you basically take 8 damage.
All right. Would you
So-
mind passing me? Yeah, thanks.
So yeah, you're basically down 8 health points.
So 29.
All right, Ender, it is your turn.
Yeah?
All right, so here we go. What's your all right? So let me see. Your AC is 14. So let's see if I can get anything higher than 14 for the 4 that are after you. Missed. 1 hit. Missed. And missed. Okay, so only 1 hit you, so you're lucky. All right, so he's using a long sword as well. The only one who's using a short sword is the leader. All right, so here we go. D8. Here we go, and 5. So you only take 5 damage. Your health's now at 54.
Alright.
All right, so now it goes back to Ryan.
All right. I decided to finish off the guy that I bloodied.
All right, so basically you said that his damage was around
I dealt 11 damage to him.
11 total. So
All right. And I got a 13.
13. All right, so yep, you hit.
All right, and then D8. So clear dice. 4.
All right, so yeah, he's badly hurt.
And I'll
He's basically like this. Oh damn you, little shrimp!
Nice one,
so-
Cade.
so just a sec. Let me take one last look at something. I think I may be able to off him if I just need to check the martial art. Let's see. Spend 1, and I'll spend a key point to deal 1 extra d6 of damage.
All right.
2.
All right, so he's still pretty much just a little bit worse for wear, but he's still pretty bad. I thought you were gonna use your unarmed attack or something.
I thought I could get him with the.
Not that time though.
No.
Nope, he's still alive, barely. All right, Ender, it's your turn.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So how many guys are left?
There are 4 on you. There's 1 who's critically wounded on his side, plus 2 others, and 1 who's pretty badly injured from her.
Thank you.
Ooh, it's 650.
Don't worry, we'll be able to finish. Besides, I think they're gonna let us stay a little bit longer.
I'll just attack him with my dagger, I think.
All right.
So 1d4.
All right. So we need to roll to see if he hits.
All right.
Hey, keep your dice, dude. We're still gonna need them.
All right. 11.
11. Yep, he hits.
3.
Okay, yeah, one of them's definitely hurt. Okay, so now it goes to you.
I want to use my vampiric touch on the dude that I injured.
Its effect.
Its effect.
Yeah, what's the spell do?
I think it sucks the life out of the person.
Check your spell list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can let us know what
Yeah.
what dice.
This
you
is
need.
another.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. They also
I
have
get you.
wizard spell cards for sale here, so you can all. I like the spell cards more because then you could basically tap them to let them know let someone know that a spell of that slot is expended.
All right.
Plus, it also has the effect, the components, blah blah blah.
Oh wait, never mind. It's basically it siphons the life force from others to heal my own wounds.
You are hurt at the moment. You could.
You could, but
Would it
how
kill
much?
him?
How
she only
many?
lost 4 hit points.
Yeah,
But
but
I think she'll be fine for now.
Would it kill
how
him?
much? What do you need to roll for vampiric touch?
It doesn't say.
What?
I think it siphons off your teammates anyway.
My teammates.
Yeah.
That's atrocious. That's not what I was going
Okay,
for.
Unless it does siphon from your enemies, I think they can.
Okay. The touch of your shadow wreathed hand can siphon life force from others to heal your wounds. Make a melee spell attack against a creature within your reach. On hit, the target takes 3d6 necrotic damage, and you regain hit points equal to half the amount
Okay,
of
so
necrotic
you
damage
can-
spell.
you can use it.
Until
Can
the
I use
spell
it?
ends,
You
you
can
can
use it
make.
on enemies, yeah.
Oh, listen to this. Until the spell ends, you can make the attack again on each of your turns as an action.
Dang right.
So, as long as you can concentrate for the next minute, you can keep training people.
Yeah. All right.
Plus
so basically,
3d6. That's nothing to shake a stick at. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I say
All
use
right,
it.
I'm going for it.
All right. So
Alright.
now you can use a melee spell that should work.
All right.
Like
Oh, just an attack roll.
oh yeah, just an attack.
Which
roll,
one?
basically.
The d20. All right. 9
Plus or modifier.
plus or not. That hurt. That would be
For strength?
no.
For using a
Oh.
staff, yeah.
Well, no. It's a touch range. So
Should we need dexterity then?
Dexterity?
I'm guessing.
I thought you
let
would
me
need
ta-
strength
let me-
because of the core staff.
Let me take another look at your phone.
My
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't say so.
I'm just gonna say let's do dexterity
Oh,
modifier.
it's
just to be nice.
it's a spell, so
Yeah, so I'm
it'd be
good.
what's your intelligence modifier?
Oh yeah, intelligence. I think that's 5.
It's 5.
So it'd be 14.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right, so 3d6.
D6. Oh lord, this might.
Uh, 10 damage.
You killed him.
Right on.
You basically
And as long
turned
as you
into
main-
a corpse.
As
and
long
then-
as you can maintain concentration, you should be able to continue using the spell on your attackers.
Yeah, you basically just turned into a living zombie at this point.
No, just a let's say
Shriveled corpse.
Yeah, shriveled corpse like
Right on.
Imhotep. Just
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That is
so,
awesome.
so you basically just
I
did
love the
that
Brendan
to him.
Fraser mummy
Jesus,
movies.
Right?
Okay, I feel really bad for the dude you just basically
I
turned into.
don't. He came after my team and me. Come on.
Yeah, but at the same time, he didn't deserve to die that way.
Oh, please. If you're doing bad, you brought it on yourself.
okay. So
He's just a guard.
let's go.
Okay. All right. So let me see. The 3 are gonna attack you, like I stated before. Miss, miss, miss. Okay.
Psych.
Now we go with yours.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's gonna be a guarantee hit anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no, he's dead, so I can't roll for him. So there's a 4 after Ender. His armor class is 14. Miss, miss, Miss.
Hit.
Nat 20.
Ugh.
And there's a dude with a long sword. That means he gets a max damage of 8.
Yeah.
So you lose another 8 hit points there, Ender.
I would suggest. What's his class?
Let me look.
What can we
Judging
do to
from what
help
it
him?
looks like, I don't see where it is on this sheet.
It's in the Discord chat, right?
Hey, Ender, what's your class
Yeah,
again?
so my class is I think it's a rogue thief.
Oh, yeah, got it. Okay.
Or it's a rock gnome rogue.
Yeah, that's what I was
Sorry,
thinking.
I didn't screenshot that part, sorry.
Oh, no worries, but yeah, I can tell from your stats, I think that would be my guess.
Can we help him?
Well, yeah, considering you're free to shoot them down if you could.
All right.
But yeah, basically, yeah, he takes 8 damage from that max one. So now it's back to Ryan, and it's his turn. But I think he's double checking.
All right.
Just something.
Trust me, when it comes to character creation and character study, this dude's pretty dang good at it.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
It's
my
your
turn
turn.
again? Alright,
There's
so.
still the 3 you're dealing with.
Well, I guess
One severely wounded, the other 2 are still healthy and strong.
I'll go after the severely wounded one.
All right, go for it. You get 10 minimum.
And then that'd be 22.
Oh, good lord, that hits.
Yeah.
All right, so now
That's a D8. I need to check to see how many total key points I have. Yes.
key points are basically equivalent to key from Dragon Ball.
Well, yes,
No,
but this.
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because they do discern magic and key differently in that universe. Where magic is basically just whatever you can conjure up, where key is maintained through the physical limitations of the human body. Like the inner
I have 6
energy
left.
of the universe.
All right, and
Think about Boo's mythology, basically.
Okay.
I deal 8 damage, and
He's coughing up blood.
I'll spend another key point to deal a pair of attacks.
All right, unarmed guy.
Yep.
Oh lord, this might kill him, depending on his number.
A total of 3.
You actually just had enough to kill the guy.
Nice.
So he's down. He's basically dead, leaving 2 on you. Next is Ender. Dude, what are you gonna do?
Can I throw my dagger?
Yeah, it's a
You
dagger.
can.
It has the throw property.
That's true.
Yeah, can I throw both of them at his eyes?
Yep, you can.
I mean,
Hey, go for it. I say, hey, if he wants to, go
That's
for it. I'm
impressive.
fine.
Yeah.
That's impressive,
All
Oliver.
right, so
Alright.
Get
go
him.
throw. You need to. Oh yeah, he needs to roll for. All right, go.
19 for one, and then 13 for the other.
Dear God, he hit both eyes.
Nice.
Basically screaming, he's like, ah!
And this person is officially blinded.
Yeah, he's officially blinded. He can't see. And how much damage does that do?
Well, it's 1d4 for each one. Let's see. 4.
All right, so yeah, he's hurt, but damn, he's blind. He's basically screaming around all over the place. I'm getting these things out of my head!
I'd say leave him be for a little while. I mean, you took him out of the fight.
Pretty much. He's now completely useless.
Right.
He's just screaming all over the place, and all the others are now demoralized. They all look at the dude as he's running around with blades in his eyes.
Are they still going after Oliver?
Yeah, but they're a little bit more hesitant now than they were.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
so,
assuming he's still armed with another melee weapon, right? Because if not, he's
Hold on, do you still have another melee weapon there, Ender?
I have a rapier.
That could work.
okay.
But I also know
what does a
that
rapier do?
in our last campaign we
That should
did,
be a
I got like
martial
a
weapon.
super powerful sword, but I don't know
1d8,
what it
you're saying?
was.
All right.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about that weapon. Just concentrate on your
Okay.
rapier for now. So that would be I think like a D6 or a D8 I think.
D8. She said.
1d8.
Yeah.
1D8. All right. So are you gonna use it?
You can roll for me.
There, go for it.
Rolled a 6 for the attack.
Plus
with the
4 to
That'd
his
be
modifier.
10.
That hits it.
All right, so
Barely. That matches the armor class that's on these guys.
7 damage.
Oh, dear
Nice.
God. Well, yeah, that dude's definitely hurting. He just got stabbed right through the shoulder. He's like, ah, damn it! Alright, so now it's your turn. You can attack the ones there after Oliver, or you can go after the ones after Kane.
Who's closest to getting hurt?
Go to Oliver. I can handle myself.
All right, I'm gonna.
Considering he can pretty much dodge everything.
All right.
No rush, but if you can get.
You got it. We're almost done.
All right. I want to use my quarterstaff to attack the guys
All
coming
right.
after
All right, that would.
Do you have a magic
Oliver.
Are you going to use a magic spell, or because you can still use it?
I
mean-
can use I can use a spell with my weapon.
Oh, no. I mean, you'd have to choose to attack with a spell or the staff.
Oh wait, she still has that vampiric touch.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you can just attack.
Well, she still has to make an attack roll to see if she
Yeah.
makes contact.
All
Go
right.
for it.
All right.
Ready?
I believe I gave you back.
Yeah, it's
the
right
D-
there.
The D.
It's right there.
16,
All right, it hits.
and that's 3d6.
Yeah, with a vampiric touch. Oh dear lord, one of them's already injured.
Too bad you don't gain temporary hit points with this.
No, unfortunately.
And we'll say you're just fully healed from the damage you dealt the last time. So it's 9 damage.
You kill him again.
Yeah. There you go, Oliver. How you doing?
Considering there's now only 2 of them now, considering one he blinded and you killed, yeah, he's doing a lot better than before. All right, so let's see. 2 are after you. I'm gonna roll quickly. Miss.
Nice.
All right, now it's for the ender.
He gets bitch slapped, don't he?
No, the dude misses and cuts the head off of his teammate.
Oh.
He rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
Usually when I've done chaos rolls, we had to roll to confirm.
Well, in this case, he just basically, he's like this. Ugh! Oops. Yeah, the dude falls to the ground. So, yeah, in his haste, he accidentally killed his teammate, so.
I think this would provoke an attack of opportunity since, I mean, wouldn't you be surprised if you accidentally beheaded a teammate?
Yeah?
So let's, I think we should give him that opportunity.
Alright, so attack of opportunity. Ender, you get to roll, and he's gonna roll for you, so let's do it.
Okay.
You got an 18, good God.
Oh, good lord, you hit him.
And
Alright, so you hit the dude who actually beheaded his teammate.
Good.
I have a quick
got a
question.
5.
Alright, so yeah, he's hurt.
Nice.
Yeah, what's up, Ender?
So would it be better if I had like metal die?
Metal or plastic, you can't go wrong. I just bought this because I thought it looked cool.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I could
It's badass. Excuse me.
I have my dice because I just bought them. Alright, so now it is Ryan. It is your turn.
All right.
You still have the 2 that you're dealing with. Ender's now pretty much down to 1 who's wounded, and there's still the one that's still running around screaming with his eyes gouged out.
Well, I attacked the one nearest me, and I got an 18 there.
Hits.
So that's another D. Others. Oh, a 1.
Well, that was a paper cut.
Wait. I expend a key point to deal an extra D6. 4.
Alright,
That's
so
good.
that's 5.
And yet another for a pair of unarmed strikes.
Go for it.
Let's 3.
He's hurt really bad. He's basically been crippled.
Had it coming.
All right, Ender, it's your turn.
Yeah.
You get to attack the one person that's in front of you. And the dude is still a little bit in shock after he killed his teammate.
Yeah.
So you could either try to go and attack him or just let him wallow in his despair.
Let's finish it.
I'll just let him wallow in his despair.
Okay, he's basically like this.
Well, that was nice.
So yeah, he's basically there. You know there is still the guy that is still running around. Do you want to help him out or do you want to kill him?
Kill him.
The one who's blinded. He's pretty much harmless right now.
Yeah, but he chose the side of evil. Should be
I
held
sent you a
accountable.
link to the dice.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome. They have more than just this one. I think they also have one that glow in the dark.
Oh, that's
Yep,
what I'm
and they're
going
all metal. I mean, these are serious.
for. I like
Me
them.
could put this in a sling and
All right, so
Smash
what are
someone's
you gonna
eyes
do,
in.
Ender?
Yes.
It's still your turn.
Uh,
You can help out
Can I-
Ryan. You can also, with his two guys, you can handle the dude who's basically blinded, or you can basically, you already said you're gonna ignore the guy who's wallowing in his own despair. So, yeah, so don't worry about him. Or you can go after the leader.
Can I get my daggers back from the dude that I threw in his eyes?
Yeah, he's running. He's running in your direction right now because.
I would suggest.
Okay, so I
know I
can
said
jump
take
on
my
it,
prisoners,
jump on
but
him, and then rip the
the
daggers
Fae
out and then
needs to
stab him
answer for her
again.
crimes. And
Oh, jeez, he's actually stabbing him again with those knives. Oh God. All right.
Jesus.
Considering he's severely injured now and he's been bleeding out for
You
quite a
stab
while.
him in the eyes. Going any further is just gonna kill him.
Pretty much. So you're aiming for his neck or something?
Sure.
Jesus, he's dead already. I'm just gonna murder him.
Yeah,
outright.
just-
I feel really bad for him.
Where's
You knock him
the leader
over
now?
and he lands on the daggers and just.
Yeah.
Where's the leader now?
The leader right now is still trying to make her way through the impending crowd of people getting murdered by the five-man team that is just basically decimating them right now.
And do I see her trying to escape?
Roll for perception.
I got a 14 and a second. So that would be a total of 19.
Yep, you spot her. You spot her in the crowd. She's moving as swiftly as she can through the crowd, hopefully to get away.
I am gonna. Okay, so I have to look up the disengage action because if I don't take the disengage action, I can provoke.
You know, you
attack
could just let the team that's down there know that she's in there.
She's escaping.
Out of all of them, Jaeger hears it.
Of course. Don't kill her. But you don't have to be nice.
I shall do your bidding for today. Ah! He is now chasing after her, and she's screaming to high hell, running. Yeah, basically, she can't scream, but good, she can gargle. She is basically running for her life.
Gargle.
Well, she doesn't have a voice box. She
Right,
can't scream.
right, I
But
get
good
you, I get
lord,
you.
she is running. And he is chasing her down, mowing every single one of them out of his way. The commander, of course, says, "Alright, you three go on and rescue the civilians. I'll take care of the rest from here." All of a sudden, the remaining cops that did survive now enter and start shooting up the place.
Oof.
Don't worry, they missed the commander. He's good. Yeah, don't worry. They're really good shots. For how many had died at this point, they are still good shots. Most of them died because of them. And the clergy have been holding them off so far. Though 3/4 of them got wiped out though. So yeah, a lot of them are dying. It wasn't gonna be an easy fight.
That's why I told them to say goodbye to their loved ones.
Or at least that's what you guys presume. You don't really know right now. A lot of the areas are dark.
Right.
I'm just telling you what could be.
It's a worthy cause. Do we know where the dagger is?
Oh yeah, the dagger was left behind.
Great.
She basically just left it there because she knows it was useless.
We shouldn't
like-
leave it there, though, should we?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
actually, the one who was wallowing in despair decides to walk over and grab the knife. Hits the butt of it right there. Why doesn't this thing work? Never mind. If you want me to help you, there's a secret passageway just over there. That's where she's heading.
The guy who had his eyes.
No, that's where she's heading.
All right.
Honestly, it'd be better off. If you're willing to give me immunity, I'm even willing to testify on your guys' behalf.
Give us the knife and we'll give you immunity.
Here, take it. Unfortunately, it drops because the blade's now, well, useless. Basically. Oh. Okay, so I guess it just passes through. Here, take the handle. Unfortunately, he's feeling a little bit better, but the only reason why he joined is because he got hired and he got paid a lot of gold. Yeah, he didn't expect all of this to occur. Plus, he just did kill his friend who was, we've been best friends since we were kids, so that kind of scarred him. At least he's going to try to make amends. So.
Make better choices, man.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, so right now, there's still the two after you. Alright, I'm going to roll and see how they do. Missed. Not surprising. Missed.
Oh, I was wrong on those criticals. You do get to roll an extra die of damage.
I knew it!
I thought it was. I'm sorry.
No worries. I was like, I knew that something fell off. But I'm going to let that one slide for now. Okay, so with that, they both miss you. And now I'm using the one that's after. Actually, no, he's basically just. He's gonna see if he can try to help out. He's like,
He's gonna join our side.
I can release the prisoners if you want.
Okay.
Can we trust him?
He's pretty much right now in his mental state. He is just barely almost suicidal at this point.
All right, let the prisoner.
So if you let him help, it might help his psyche right now.
All right.
Redemption.
All right, I'm gonna go get the prisoners out. So, and trust me, there are women and children in those prisons, and
We want them free.
let's just say it would have been far worse. Men, women, and children, they were all about to die if he didn't do anything.
All right.
So, the two are still after you. It's your turn.
All right. Okay, I believe I'm at half of my key points. So I'll once again attack the guy closest to me. It's 13.
Yep, hits.
All right. And that's it landed weird.
Okay, go for it.
Second.
I'll let you re-roll.
That's
Also, my phone is dead.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to charge this thing. Actually, no, I had this thing fully charged. We've been here for so long, I kind of forgot.
It's 712.
Thank you.
All right, and
I
I'll
need to double check this. Okay, we're good.
I'll
on that.
expend another key point to deal an extra d6 damage.
All right.
That's 4.
Nice.
How close to
All right.
death?
So, what was the first attack?
I rolled a 4 and then another 4. So
All right. So that's 8. One more. You can do another one.
I know. I want to know.
Right now, he's barely alive.
Okay, I'll expend another key point. A total of 7.
Yeah, he's dead.
Good.
Poor bastard. All right. So that leaves only one left. Ender, it is your turn. There's only one person remaining, and he's attacking Ryan.
Okay, I'll just stab him with my rapier.
All right. Then he just needs to roll a dex roll. So
Attack roll.
yeah, basically attack roll, but use dexterity modifier.
14.
Okay, my dexterity modifier is +4.
Yep, and that's 18.
So
So
yeah.
that basically is a hit.
Nice.
And 1d8, right?
Yep.
4.
All right, so he's injured pretty badly now. Consider he did get injured a little bit way back. Now it is your turn.
All right. Can I hit him, this guy, with my
Yes, you
quarter?
can.
That is
3d6.
That wait.
Vampire touch.
That's
remember?
just regular. That's a regular touch, but you still got to roll. Let's see. Oh, you got a 17.
Ooh, nice.
Right, that's again.
It says vampiric touch is still going.
Yes. You deal 6 damage.
Alright, so he's definitely feeling it. Alright, so I'm gonna roll for him. He's gonna attack you now. So he's gonna deal. Actually, I'm still gonna roll just to see if he actually gets a nat.
He gets a nat 1.
Yeah, he got a nat 1. He completely missed her.
Alright.
He tripped on himself and missed. Basically, he's like, I'm gonna kill. Oh.
That is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I've not rolled well for a couple of these characters. One of them gets his eye stabbed out, and
Yeah,
the
we
other
gotta
one
cut
is
Alright,
in total
let's
despair.
hurry.
I know. It's your turn.
Again? Alright, let's.
He's on the ground, by the way, and took some damage. Oh, jeez, several before.
He's a-
D4.
And I'm guessing he's prone?
Yeah, and he's pretty badly injured, not only from you and him, but also from the fall.
Alright, so, I believe if the guy is prone, I believe I have advantage to attacking him. So. Woo!
Huh?
20!
Prone means like you're on the ground.
You're on the.
Like
this-
you go in prone position when you're in Call of Duty. You're crawling on the ground
Yeah.
like this.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So, I got a 20, so that means.
Oh god, yeah, double the dice.
$10 damage.
He's dead.
Nice.
Alright, so with that in mind, everything's still happening. A lot of the cultists are now basically still attacking, but of course old Jaeger is still chasing after her. And then of course he runs a little too fast and nearly kills her. He crushes her with his boot, but she's still alive. Hold on, let's see how bad. I'm gonna do a
What?
20 roll just to see severity. If it's around 20, basically 20 to 16, that is like near death. 15 to 12, that one's gonna be around severe damage, like serious damage. Moderate will be 11 to 8. Mild is 7 to 4, and 3 to 1 will be just basically
Like a
nothing.
paper,
Barely,
like a
yeah,
paper.
like a paper cut.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, they're.
Alright, so here we
they're
go.
so bad.
And moderate damage. She lives. She's alive, and mainly her legs are broken, as well as her wings.
So now we can hold her accountable for her actions.
Pretty much, yeah. She's not going to be able to move at all. Not at the speed he's going. Though he does crash into the wall after and crushes several people in his way. He's like, "Did I get her, my friends?" The others don't even know where the heck she is. I can't tell, pal. Where the hell she go? I have no idea. I'll keep searching. Huh. Oh, found her. He picks her up by the broken wings. Hey, here she... Oops. Hold on. Here she is. Sorry, madam, for breaking your legs. I actually didn't mean to do that. Actually, wait a minute. You're the one who did this. In that case, he crushes her legs just to make sure she won't move.
Can we put her in prison now?
Yep. You guys,
We
of
have to have
course,
a
the
magic
rest of the
prison?
cultists, of course, surrender after seeing their leader captured. They do surrender. They are now being escorted out of the tunnels and back into the prisons. Some of them are given lighter sentences since they technically were just standing there and weren't actually attacking.
Right.
So, yeah, some of them are being sent to mental facilities because they've been brainwashed pretty badly, and the rest of them are attacking were all dead, except for the one that turned onto your side and saved
Helped us.
the prisoners. You guys have done a job well done, and the case is now closed.
But apparently they're called Archfey in 5th edition.
Thank you. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me here today. That was an awesome mystery that finally led to an action-packed finale, as well as a comedic one too.
Apparently Baba Yaga is an Archfey.
Oh, jeez.
That makes sense.
All right, so with that in mind, though, I want to thank.
I thought she was just an old crone.
Nope, she was that.
I mean, I knew she was powerful, but I didn't know she was a Fey.
Jeez. Anyway, I want to thank Ender here for joining us, along with Ryan and Billy Peddle for joining us here for this session. We're going to do another murder mystery if you guys are up for it, or something else entirely.
I would like to try our hand at one of the adventure paths. Because I had fun while I was doing with the last group I was a part of.
Alright, then if that's the case, I'll let you DM this time.
Alright, give me a... Well,
Don't worry, we're going to do something in between. We're going to give you time to do it, so we're going to do a Tabletop Monday next week.
why not Mario Monday? That's something we could do.
That's true, actually, we could do that. We could do
Super.
Mario Party.
Yeah, Mario Party.
Hey, Ender, you want to join for that one?
I don't have Mario Party yet, but I think it might still be on sale at Target, so I could stop by and.
Alright,
get it
sounds
possibly.
good. Alright, and of course, I want to thank Billy Pell, Ryan, Ender. Thank you guys so much for joining me. How was your first experience with D&D?
I loved it. It was an excellent
Would you
campaign.
mind passing the...
Trust me. The more you decide to join us, the more you're going to see all more awesome adventures will go on.
Yeah.
Because trust me, I have a whole bunch of campaign ideas that I've actually been hoping to try. Including one that's going to be equivalent to Dark Souls.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah, I'm making sure I put you
Intrigue.
guys at level 1. You guys are going to struggle.
Intrigue.
However, I am going to be lenient on the level ups at least. That's all I'm going to give you. Other than that, though, the rest you're going to have to deal with on your own. With that, at this point, though, we're going to be continuing tomorrow. We're going to do Ken Griffey Jr. Presents Major League Baseball on Tuesday from 12 to 2. And from, I think we may adjust the time maybe from 9 to 1. We're going to do Among Us. Ryan, Dr. Death, his brother, and maybe his other brother, maybe.
Who?
I can join for Among Us. I have
Oh.
Among Us.
Oh, all right, so we have Ender joining us as well. So we have like, and plus Snowing Gecko's going to be joining us, and myself.
This is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, this is tomorrow.
Alright, I'm gonna have
Alright,
to
so,
download it.
alright, yeah, you can get it on mobile as well as Steam, and they're cross-platform.
Alright.
Alright, so this is going to be really interesting, guys. I think this is going to be really awesome. You guys want to join in with us? Just let us know, and we'll get started. I'll even start up a private server just for us. So, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll see you all next time. This is Mr. Retroactive signing out.
Yep.